Okay. Yay! Looks like we're up. As I was getting everything ready, the camera pointed up, which obviously I never do, because I never look up. But I was looking at this particular building right above Rook's head here, and it looks like it's shaped like an observatory. Which makes me really happy. Obviously, Solas started to build that for Adahla before he lost his mind. Got trapped in Rook's noggin. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that being a little observatory that he started for her, because he knows how much she likes the stars. Also, as I was getting ready, my favorite building tumbled by here. And it was very pretty. I don't know where it went. I guess it's behind there now. There it is. Hello! Gonna be upside down in a second here. I feel like we should start off with the Banford game. Oh my goodness, it's a little coat flapping in the wind. Pull up the score sheet. Alright, we're coming into this. 65, 64, 58. I've lost. Skeleton got magic and a sense of competitive spirit. 65, 64, 59. Alright. So be it. Okay, this is going to be a short stream tonight. I don't have a ton left to do, honestly. The journal's getting thinner and thinner. I've got some hauntings, I've got Ballara, and I've got Treviso. I've got time to kill. So the plan is to knock these out. I think there's... Is there one more after this, or is the candlehop the last one? I forget. I don't know. I don't really have any strong feelings about which direction I go here, so... I think what I'll do is I'm going to start with a quick round of all the merchants, and just make sure that I've bought out all the merchants that I can. I think I have in most places. But maybe a quick look. Maybe a quick look through. Look at all these heroes! Emmy took high! You just beat Hades, too! Someday I'm gonna play another game. Someday I'll play a game that isn't this one. Actually, I'm gonna bring these two. Man. I got a whole bunch of games that I would like to play, and I just keep playing this one. Maybe Christmas break will do something for me. I don't think that there's anything left in these merchants.
I hope Manfred hasn't been a nuisance,
Oh, goodness.
Myrna.
No.
He has not.
Of course he hasn't.
Manfred did attract attention from new students. I have instructed them on correct politeness owed to the dead.
How could you even ask that, Emmerich?
Prepare well.
I have no valuables to sell. And nothing to buy from you. Alright, good. Thorgoth out of stuff to help me. Yeah, I am almost done with this playthrough. It's hard to believe. It feels like we were so far away for so long, and then I blinked. And now we're here at the end. Which I don't mind. I quite like the end of this game. Still.
Need an edge in the Hall of Valor? Come take a look.
You've got nothing for me.
Hey, punch an on-tom for me.
Just one. I will punch many on Tom. There is not a merchant in the Ravane Coast. There are a bunch of merchants in Treviso, though. I'm pretty confident the market is wiped out, so I won't go back to the market. But I will check. Fletcher? What's your name? Oh man, Rook. Fletcher, I think?
Like Anton
But
blood.
sure.
I'll keep the goods flowing.
Yes. Ooh. Hey, Jade. I'm doing a quick merchant run.
See you again.
I think I've wiped out all the major faction merchants, but I just wanted to double check. Make sure everybody's ranked up. Oh, yeah. I'm here, she says, but it's a lie.
Any more word on who this...
Too little, too late.
Get all your god-killing implements right here.
Got nothing for me but wood. Oh, right. Hey, Jade. Welcome in. I'm just doing a quick merchant round to make sure that everything is emptied, and I think it is. Making sure that all merchants are ranked up to level 4. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I forgot! I forgot the griffins are gonna be here this time! I forgot! Oh! Oh! Hi! You made a nest and you put barrels in it! Why would you do that?
You look settled. You like it here? Good.
Oh, that was a cute laugh from Rook. Oh my gosh, you look great. I knew that they did this because I saw them at Arlathan last time. And, oh, it's a codex entry reader, a memento. What are you? Looks like a bowl of grapes on top of a book? Or a bowl of purple crystals? What is it? Ring of the Warden Survivor. Wouldn't have guessed that. That must have been in the bowl of grapes. Some we save by destroying blight. Those we can't sometimes save us. The joining can give life to the blighted, but it is not a cure, it is the calling. Oh, no, not at all. Hey, puppy. Oh, yeah, thank you for eating that pepperoni that I dropped a while back. I gave them to the Wardens this playthrough. Oh my goodness, there you are in your little nest! For no particular reason. I think my ideal ending for the Wardens is both Arlathan and the Wardens. I don't think that there's a wrong answer there. I don't have any objection to either, and I do really like the Wardens having griffins with them, and I think Evka will do a good job with them. So I did Arlathan last time, just because in like the headcanon that exists in my head, like we give them to Arlathan for a little bit and shepherd the species until we have more than 12. Like maybe we do a couple of generations, and then once we have like 40 or 50 griffins, then we give a bunch back to the Wardens. So I like both endings, and I had seen what happens in Arlathan, and I was like, well, let me see what happens with the Wardens. So here they are, which makes me really happy. As with so many Dragon Age polls, my answer is nuance.
Antoine writes a lot of notes.
Boy, does he.
He's got a lot on his mind.
And a lot in
Adahla
his
has
ears.
A lot of maps.
She's not leaving things to chance.
You mean the blight eruption? Do you think there's more of them?
I don't know. But Antoine and Evka, this is what they're good at. Poking around this sort of thing.
Sure.
The weird stuff. That's what the other warden said.
Yeah, the weird stuff.
Man, that kid is cute. That kid is
something in mind?
freaking cute. Oh, there you go. I can rank up the Wardens. Excellent. There went a lot of my dollars, though. Ooh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford all this. Oh, man, I sure can't. I sure can't. $4,000. Yeah, I don't see the elves, veil jumpers hoarding the griffins to themselves once they're growing in numbers. I agree. I don't think that there's any reason for them to keep them all. It's not like they need them. I think that they have a place there, but I think they've got places in a lot of places. Ah. Oh, and I'm short cloth. I can pick that up in Treviso. Man, alright. So I need somehow to come up with... $3,000 gold and 10 cloth. Oof, that's gonna be close. And then whatever, I'm gonna need some gold for Isabella, whatever I've missed, despite my efforts to be thorough. Ouch.
Back to it.
Oh, look at you. You're standing on a bed. Did they say you could stand on that bed, or did you take that bed? What y'all think about these griffins?
There's another grove of flowers. I thought we might take a look.
Look, I brought flowers to
I'd
you.
love to.
Big and pink on the bow.
Did you enjoy your time with the flowers?
Rook's
Trying to set us up on another date?
We were already out there, but it was nice.
Rook's asking this so longingly. When will I get to go on a date? Someday, Rook. Someday.
You know the griffin with the shorter ears? She likes me best.
She's the extra chirpy one.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Figures.
That's cute. That's almost identical to a conversation I had with one of my colleagues' kids recently about their dog. She likes me best. Okay. Oh, flowers. Do tell. I love flowers. May I come next time? Oh, Emmerich. Oh my gosh, look at you! What are you digging up? Gingerwort truffles. Or gingerwort is separate from truffles, I don't really remember. Gingerwort truffle tea, I don't think that's how it is.
Follow me and don't repeat the bones beneath the creek.
That's the chorus? The tune sounded so sweet.
Says the traveller before he's lured off the path.
And never comes back.
Why do I spend time with you?
That was very funny. I do like that they acknowledged the text. I do think you read it badly. I thought that was quite a lovely poem with really good rhythm, and you made it so bouncy. Put some craft into your recitation, please. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh my goodness! You know what I didn't realize? Is how many of these flowers are growing all over the buildings now.
How do you tell if they're close or far?
You just...
I haven't thought about it. You... No, I'm overthinking it.
I've been doing that since the joining.
Look at all of this Brona's bloom everywhere. Oh no, it's pretty. It's really pretty. I just put Brona's bloom in Rook's room too. Oh, that looks really nice. I never came back here afterwards. Aw, it looks like little butterflies. Warden blue.
Anything interesting out there?
There's the manor. It's been abandoned since
God.
before I was
Flynn,
born
we dealt
anyway.
with this
It's
40
supposed
hours
to be
ago.
cursed by a monster or demon or just magic. It depends who you ask.
I've been there. It was interesting.
There you go. I've been there.
Did something really... But you're all right?
I'm fine. And I've got a new story for Lavendale.
Ooh, Flynn, that was a kind of caring tone of voice there. Flynn? Worried about Rook? Maybe? A reason for Lucanis to be jealous? That isn't Illario? Oh! Oh my gosh, this guy made it!
I was dreaming about when you were just... You're still here.
Hossberg gets so much for happy ending.
I'm here. My wonderful Jacob.
Of all the things, I did not expect Hossberg with this music to have so many kind of little termination, what the heck am I trying to say? Terminal pleasantries.
You've come a long way. If you want a short drink, you let me know.
Man.
Cheers.
Ay, ay, ay. You ever start talking and you realize it's gonna be a long night? Oh, Greta.
Hey, Greta. How's Lavendale?
Not that
It's
you
an
would know.
interesting place, isn't it? We'll keep a good watch on it.
Don't trust you. Don't trust your sense of duty.
Need supplies? Take care.
I'm realizing that if I hadn't accidentally bought like 3 royal elf fruit several years ago, I would have enough money to finish off that merchant.
You're alive, right?
So we are.
Oh, what do you know about that? Okay. Alright, so I need to remember to come back here with more money. Alright, I think I'll warm up with this haunting and then we'll go do Bollara. And then I should get the capstone quests for Dav and Balara back to back, but that's okay. Who do I want this fight? I need Balara Bond. Have I brought these two anywhere together? Oh. Here we go. I'm pretty sure this haunting is northwest-ish. No, it's not. It's northeast. I think I can get there. I think I can get there. I think these little fireflies look quite good. Sorry, Minrathus. A little speck of light in the horror I've committed upon you.
Bez disappeared? Heard someone talking outside the Silver. He said he was leaving to find work in Virantia.
Not much better than Minrathus.
Was that someone else? It's probably fine. You go missing all the time.
So, you and Tosh, at least, that's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard, Balara.
Are you waggling your eyebrows at me? Trying to.
Oh,
I read
Balara.
that it's conspiratorial. It's definitely something. And yeah, we're together. Well, congratulations.
This music is
You
so
both
intense
seem
for
pretty
this.
happy about it. Or well, you seem happy. Tosh seems less annoyed.
Oh my goodness. That battle music kicking in was really funny.
All right, everyone. We are unstoppable.
Oh, right.
On your right.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you, Balara. Sheesh. Oh my, you fell over. Nope. I quite like that little spinny attack that she's doing now. Why is she doing it? I don't really know. I think it's good. Couldn't find your head. I was looking for Polara's head for a second. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we did it.
Sure did. Pretty effortlessly, frankly.
You got it.
Okay, getting closer. Oh, right. Sure, it's fine. I need to warm up anyway.
Ranged incoming. Ready here. Coming at range.
Oh, but you interrupted my thing. They were gonna go off the edge. You interrupted my thing. Thank you. Sorry, took two shots. Thought I could do it in one, but took two. Thank goodness there are all these standardized zip lines between cities. Cities independently evolving zip lines. There. Oh, wait, this won't get me there because I need to be up here and I can't make that jump. Rats. Can I shoot it from here? No. It is silly that I can't get back up there from here. Make that whole trek. And I'm short. Fine. Jeez. This way. I also remember this candlehop fight having a pretty decent amount of self-heal. try to not.
Is that a candlehop? It must be the haunting.
Look at that little thing. Eerie laugh. Jeez Louise. Oh, you knocked me over. I love a candlehop named Death. I think it's great. I think it's great and funny. That one candlehop they didn't like. Oh my goodness, it's so little. It's so little and tiny. Lit green, throwing off all this necrotic energy. Get back here. You're too high, I can't reach you. Oh, my goodness, Rook, all you're doing is jumping at it. Jump, hit. Jump, hit. Thank you. Jeez. Thanks. What do you care about? Okay, nothing that I... Oh, I need to get rid of these potions is what I need to do. There we go. I'm gonna not remember that for endgame, and I'm gonna be sitting here going, like, where's my precious extra 25% damage? Oh, that didn't work very well. Okay, Harding. Look at you, so little.
Got him in position.
Ugh. It's such a little position, though. Getting it down, that's good. I don't quite remember which of its attacks does the health regeneration, so I'm just trying not to get hit with anything. Goodness, that little green flame. It looks like an exclamation point on top of its head. Oh, I did the wrong combo. This is just proof positive that Myrna hates me. This is what she sends me to do. Fight the tiniest candlehop in the world. Knowing that Rook will probably have some kind of complex over fighting a candlehop reminds her too much of wisps. Yes, Tricky was a bow focus build, I absolutely believe. I feel like I just need to get, like, damage on it as much as possible and as fast as possible. Oh, I've got a potion again. Get out of here. Oh, wait, and I forgot this thing. I constantly forget this thing. Oh no, I've ulted on nothing! Rats! We're making pretty good progress here. I'm feeling okay about this. Oh my god, it kind of folded up on itself with these little doll limbs.
Got him in position.
Get back here. Gotcha.
Candlehops are cuter when they're small and not trying to kill us.
3,000 gold, perhaps? No.
Did it!
Hooray! Well. That went well. Goodbye, little candlehop. And off we'll go. to the necropolis. Home sweet home. Honestly, that went way better than expected. I was kind of gearing up for a 20-minute fight, and that was in and out. Bianca is lying at my feet, and she's mostly asleep, but every now and then she'll kind of roll over and move her head.
Emmerich intends to petition for Manfred's full apprenticeship.
He must be trained.
Sure.
Yes. He'll require etiquette classes.
Etiquette classes? You bring that up in front of Rook? You bring etiquette and social interactions up in front of Rook, who fears them? Did you fail Rook in etiquette classes, or did these only come into being because Rook stunk so bad on the way that you felt like she needed them? I also didn't need to talk to her. I actually did need to talk to Myrna.
Congratulations are in order. There are no more hauntings of this magnitude.
Oh, we did
to be
it!
Dealt with.
You have done well.
Oh, God loves me.
Allow us to present you with a final token of our appreciation.
Myrna despises me.
What tidings?
The spirits block.
500 gold. Death rattle. Didn't want you. Didn't want your terrible, weird ceramic hat. Oh, well. That's that. Jump back to the lighthouse really quickly. Ooh, what I actually should go is the crossroads and check the Shadow Dragon Merchant. Oh goodness, none of those buttons are what I wanted to click. Sure. I will walk to the merchant to see if we can get any banter. In-game brilliance looming. Yes, I think I've got the post-quest wrap-up for Davrin. I'm pretty sure the griffons are still gonna hunt me, even if I give them to the wardens. And then we just have Bellaris, too, and Treviso. I think I should be able to wrap up everything but in-game tonight. Unless something very unexpected happens in Treviso, which I don't anticipate.
We sail.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
So, you had another encounter with the first
yes,
warden
we did.
of Weishaupt.
Didn't expect it. He had the same look in his eyes as when Rook talked him down at the siege.
Oh.
A man before an abyss.
Sure.
He drew back. Neither Gillenane nor Gloomhowler broke him.
Yeah.
First Warden gets full honors for that.
Yep. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Davrin. Chalk up First Warden to people I'm unexpectedly having emotions about in the back half of the game. Yep. You punched that guy, though. Sure did. Oh, that got me nothing. Shadow Dragons sold out. That's fair. Oh, me. Yes, Davrin does have something to say. Okay, good, good, good. I also feel like I didn't loop through the lighthouse as much as I did the first playthrough, and I'm scared I've missed banter. So I'm trying to linger a little bit and make sure that I'm getting all the banter I can. I know you don't have any.
I wish I could get moving.
I knew you didn't when I walked in the room. Boo-hoo. What you have to say, Emmerich?
You have.
Oh, right.
Valkarin. Until we find a suitable method of penance in the necropolis.
Ugh.
You're to be confined under the eye of a watcher, lest you slip your balls.
Oh my goodness.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
Yeah, Timbrick. She's just a skull on a table. Yes, queen. Death couldn't stop her. Volcarans certainly can't. Oh, man. Good for you, Johanna.
I'm sorry, Tosh, about your mom.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I'd ask how you're feeling, but, well, I think I know.
She never made it easy, but she knew who I was.
Do we know anything about Balara's parents? I assume they're dead and died when they were young, but do we know anything about them? She makes it sound like it was heard in Cyrian only for
Arlathan went
a long time.
Well, we got the Dalish out. We got out.
Yeah, huge win.
But something bad is waiting for us. I can feel it.
It's fine. The Dreadwolf's on our side. I understand him like no one else save the Inquisitor. He won't trick me. I have faith in him. I've figured him out.
Long night?
Oh, hello.
I'm still getting used to the dream thing.
Didn't see you there.
What was your dream about?
Tomatoes. Or maybe they were apples?
At least it wasn't the one where you show up to a job naked from the waist down.
Oh.
Huh. Where did you put your extra knife?
That's a rude question, Harding. Thank you for not answering Lucanis. I don't think we want to know. Was this red couch always here? I don't think it was. I think this got added. Why is there a red couch here? Missed the question. Do we know anything about Balara's parents? I mean, I assumed that they died when they were young, but I was just wondering if we knew anything for sure. I did just hug Lucanis, yes. She says something early on when she tells you later. Yes, dear. What are you grumbling about? The pizza that I have next to me, which you are not allowed to eat? I don't know if y'all can hear her. Oh, a merchant. Bianca, baby. What's up? We played so much earlier today. Alright, Davrin, how you feeling about life, the universe, and everything?
Rook, I had an idea.
Hey, Savati.
I figured it's a good time to check in with the Wardens. See how their griffin training is coming along.
Yeah, I want to see how this goes on this side.
How about a trip to the Anderfels?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
I feel like you could have told me that while we were just in the Anderfels, but we're gonna do Balara first. Alright, let's do it. I'll play Manfred and let's do it. I've also been thinking about that fight that Kata and Lucanis have, and the timing of it. A tie. 65, 65, 59. Initially I felt like Kata would not let a fight persist. And that's certainly true. But I don't think Lucanis knows it's a fight, is where I'm landing. I think that he doesn't realize they're having a fight. And in that case, like, she's not gonna bring it up. So I think the way that goes is they come back from who do I want to bring for Cyrian? I love this outfit on her. I might leave her in this through endgame just because I don't like her jumpsuit. Let's see. Who do I want for Cyrian? Oh, man. The fight isn't going to matter. I don't anticipate the fight being any difficulty at all. Maybe we're still in the Cold War. Their game fight pre-Tearstone, I don't think they have much of one. If they do, it's just Lucanis saying that he's nervous about executing Gillenane, and that he hopes it goes well. It's not even like a cutscene, it's just a dialogue that you have with him in the pantry. It did not particularly read to me as a fight. But Lucanis and Rook. So what happens is, I think the way this actually goes is that they have, that's not where Arleton is, they come back from Tearstone. No, they don't. They come back from Treviso. And they have the conversation about Illario. Rook is very off-kilter from not realizing that they weren't going to kill him. Like, I think she really thought that Illario was going to die at the end of that quest. And then they have the conversation pretty much as written, where she thought at least they were going to kind of move to the next step of the relationship. And not only do they not move to the next step of the relationship, he lists her number 3 of 4 in the list of things that are important to him. The only people she comes ahead of is the team. But she comes after Illario, she comes after Katarina. He also, in that same conversation, says, "You'll have me as long as I can put off the crows," and something else that implied impermanence. I forget what the other line was.
Watch ahead.
Oops. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. So initially I thought, okay, well, I think the way this goes is that she is like sitting on his lap for the first half of the conversation and then gets up and starts getting very upset. But I don't think that's what happens. I think she just kind of quietly internalizes this as, oh, I didn't realize this relationship
this morning. You might think about getting some rest.
Had an expiration date.
I did. A little bit. At least an hour. I had a thought, and that became a plan, and then it was breakfast.
Just try not to fall asleep somewhere dangerous.
Hi, Jutalia. Welcome, welcome.
Don't worry. Lucanis gave me some coffee. I'll be fine, I'm sure.
Well, you and coffee should mix well.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So, I think the other side of Kata's optimism is denial. So I think this goes into like the denial category. This is something that she internalizes. This is, oh, this is exactly like every other relationship I've ever had. This is going to finish itself without me wanting it. And all I can do is enjoy the time that I have right now. And so I think she gets very bright and brittle and cheerful, but puts a little bit of an emotional distance between them, trying to protect her own heart. And Lucanis, who has no idea any of this is happening, is getting very confused. Does not realize that he's done anything wrong, or that she feels like this at all. Don't think it's occurred to him in the slightest. So I do think this is going to persist a little bit longer than I realized. 'Cause my first thought was like, maybe this is really just the... Oh, man. I can't really see what's happening. I'm just gonna ult on you. And then we'll have the intervention with Tosh to Lucanis and Imric and Valara to Rook. And I think maybe that's what happens right before Tearstone, is they kind of hash this out. And so she's feeling good about Lucanis going into Tearstone, and Lucanis is a little nervous because he didn't realize anything was wrong. And had no idea how close he came to botching it. And I like that dynamic. I like Lucanis suffering even more while she's in the fade because he hasn't had a chance to like fully make it right. But Kata, in the Fade, is not worried about how he feels about her anymore. I think that's how it goes.
Oh, we did it!
Okay. I don't really remember where Balara's little thing is. I think it's over here.
Careful ahead.
And I think that may also partly be the Watsonian explanation for my Doyleist need to bring characters I have lower bond with on these last couple of quests. Laura, where's your thing? Oh, it's way up here. Oh, I'll just travel. College students could also definitely benefit from someone telling them to go to sleep. I should just make this active. I don't really know where it is. Oh, it's up here. I went too short. Oh. When I went to put my younger child to bed tonight, she was like, hang on, I have to stack up all these books. I'm pretending to be a college student and I have to read all these books. Why not? When you're in college, you have to read a lot. And I said, like the giant hypocrite I am, college students also need to get their sleep. How did I miss that? No. That's extremely cute. I appreciate that that's what she's taken away for college as well. That it's just books. Not that she's wrong. All right, let's do it.
Do you feel that?
So much reading.
I do. Like a light fever almost.
Feels like I'm being pulled apart, little by little. Ritual's already started. We don't have much time.
Is it okay for us to be here? While the ritual's going, I mean.
We'll be fine, at least for a little while. You know, I thought he'd listened before.
Oh,
when you
me
and
too.
I talked to him.
Me too. His eyes
But
were
he
brown and
didn't.
everything.
So I'll try again. Rook,
Yeah?
thanks for coming with me.
Oh, baby.
No matter how this ends.
I like that her
Let's go stop my brother.
Valenceline has a little bit of scarification to it. It's got a bit of texture where the ink is. I like that. What are you grumbling about? She's lying behind my chair now. I need to not back up carelessly.
Tens of thousands of elves used to walk these streets.
A full city, lost.
The seat of the Elvenon Empire. Until it was all destroyed by Tevinter Magisters and their blood magic.
They did do that. They absolutely did do that. I love Arlothan Forest at night. I think it's gorgeous.
Wow. Statues of wolves. Made from gold, no less.
Think they're for Solas? Bet part of him likes that, even if he won't admit
Correct.
That sounds like him.
Hence the dig that Rook makes to him in my post-game fic about why he didn't tear down any of these statues of himself. Goodness gracious. Pride. Overweening. Is that everything? Art major and had a ton of reading to do. I had reading to do that I should have done and didn't. Hence my 32 on a test in organic chemistry. I tried really hard in that class. I did. I bought the stick and ball model. I bought ancillary books and reading. I remember sitting in my room at 3 o'clock in the morning the day of a test, staring at this organic chemistry stick and ball molecule that I'd tried to make. Wondering where everything had gone so wrong. Yes, darling. He hates it that it's not worth his time. What? Oh my god. She sounds like someone squeezing a noisemaker.
So what is that feeling?
The tearing apart one?
That'd be it.
It's you being, well, torn apart. Just really slowly.
Oh, right.
Thank you for that lovely image. I was very glad to only need a little chemistry in college. Never a strong suit. I did not like it. It was by far my weakest of the track I needed. Made a 32 on that organic chemistry test, and I still scraped out a C in the class. And my god, was I proud of it. Hune's mirror. Valara, Ireland and I pored over all the collected evidence, and we can quite confidently say that the symbol carved into the lyrium fragment is that of Funes, though a very early version of it. It makes sense for the Evanurus, known as the Crafter, to have created the first Alluvian, and what you found does seem to indicate that he used a single lyrium crystal split perfectly in two, each piece resonating with its counterpart to link the mirrors. Your ambition is admirable, but I don't think we should attempt to build an Alluvian from scratch at this very moment. The fragment you found feels different from the lyrium we know. Something to do with its age, perhaps, or perhaps it was enchanted by June in some way. Hard to say. We will discuss this further on your return, Strife. Love that. Love that. We're figuring out how to make Alluvians. Let Polara fix them. Alright, we got somebody walking with a kind of demony, rooty tree head. Field notes of first days. A page torn from with malice from a bestiary. Tread softly on new legs. Breathe quietly this new air. We are not the only beings that seek what we once were. You and the Cal 2 final year prof rep. Your lovely email at the end of the semester saying you were great in class. I appreciate your participation. Unfortunately, you completely failed the final, and so I cannot give you a B. Here's your C+. Yeah. I've got a couple students like that right now. Excellent students that I love to be around. Fun people, nice people, kind people, people who work hard.
Okay.
Still gonna make a C.
Right. So what are our options?
Do you see those lyrium reserves by that opening? There should be matching anchors on our side. Let's try linking them.
I don't think we need an exploration of this mechanic at this point. I think we've got it. I'm gonna cross them.
Wow.
Just because I can.
It's amazing
hey,
any
Silk.
of the city's still standing.
Is it though? Mostly floating.
Oh my goodness, Polara.
Weird.
Huh. Oh. Let's try that again. A multi-step puzzle, eh? I think if Lucanis can kick down the door in his home to get to Katarina, I should be able to kick down that door to get to this, this, I don't know, big laser. Unpacking and listening. Oh my goodness. The smell of cardboard will never leave you. 3,000 gold in this little pouch, maybe? No, a clay jar. Alright, in we go.
You know, for a set of ruins, this place is pretty put together.
I don't know if I agree with that, Nev.
It's like wild weather. It can flatten the building next door and leave you completely untouched. That's what makes it dangerous. It's unpredictable.
I think we should call it wild weather more often instead of severe weather. Mezzo, take a note. Let's have a move to wild weather, if you please. I really want that last unique item, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for gold. Ah, this thing looks neat. They're probably also going to call it an astrolabe, but it looks neat.
Okay, the feeling's strongest here.
Maybe it's being caused by that crystal over there.
I don't know if I'd want the crystal.
Right. Let's check it out.
Man, this thing's big. Hello? 3,000 gold, please? Where's the front of this chest? There we go. shimmering shite charm. Oh, man. I'm not talking well tonight, and I don't think it's gonna get better. Stumbling over every word. Mystery substance. From a scroll found in the ruins, translated from Elven by Balara, Adahla returned today with the rest of the expedition. Most of their spoils were the usual gewgaws and filth, but one item caught my attention, a substance collected in one of his specimen vials. It had the consistency of blood, yet glowed yellow with an inner light. I find myself drawn to it. There is power there, I have no doubt, power that Adahla is far too witless to see. But the power is a sort with which I have no familiarity. It is cold, for one, ice forms in the vial's sides, even in the warmth of the afternoon sun. Yet there is more to it than a simple chill. I cast several spells in the substance to ascertain its nature once I removed it from Adahala's possession, an easy task with one as dull as he. But the magic simply vanished as if consumed. When brought near any active magical ward, unless said ward had been cast with tremendous power, it sputtered and disappeared. A magic that devours all others would be a powerful weapon. If I could channel and master that energy, no longer would I need to hide. I could strike back against the Evanoris, bring low those arrogant fools, and claim what is rightfully mine. The word devour shows up elsewhere, too, very specifically that word, Balara. I know, Balara. I've picked up all the stuff about the devouring storm, and am choosing to ignore it. Wish more things in your life were enormous, floating, and glowing. Oh, that's funny. Down we go. Spite, if you drop this bridge while I'm on it, I will murder you. No! Spite! Oh my god. They get back and Rook immediately goes and throttles Lucanis. Spite! Oh, was ever a chasm? Oh, Balara took off without me. Sorry, I was taking too long, apparently. We're never getting a game 5, so I don't have to worry or pay attention to the devouring storm. Yeah, well. Watch Mass Effect make $1 bajillion. Oh no. We are announcing Dragon Age 5, 6, and 7. Leaving Thetis and going to different planets. No, no. Spite using out of the Dragon Age thing. Oh, man.
Okay. The feeling's strongest here. That hum means this thing is amplifying the magic, sending the ritual over a wider area. Destroying this will buy us time. Or it should.
We've got this. No sweat. No problem. All will be well.
Right. We need more time to find the ritual.
And Cyrian.
Oh, she looks so sad.
He didn't give us much of a choice.
No, he didn't, did he?
We need to get moving.
Right, okay. Be ready. This is gonna attract some attention.
Yes, the idea that Spite just occasionally tries to kill Rook just because to keep them on their toes, whatever, is very funny to me. I completely agree. I think Spite can sense when Rook is on his,
So, we're betting on a second wave, too?
Bridges.
When hasn't there been a second wave?
Oh, I wasn't arguing.
That's a very Kirkwall joke. Every now and then just being like, yeah, you're going down, Rook. Lest you think. Maybe it's Spite's way of flirting. Haha, I'm making Rook think about me and say my name. Get out of here, little dog. Where'd it go? Here. If you've all come to me. Oh, this music is so good. I wish we heard it in other places. It reminds me of Zelda.
Great job, Rook.
Got us at range. Watch it.
I gotta say, I really enjoy having all these advantages popping up constantly. It makes me happy. Oh, this tinkly music, it's so pretty. Are there more enemies? What are we waiting on? Oh, find and destroy the amplifiers. Right. That whole text reading thing. Yeah, I remember how this goes. I definitely remember how this goes. I'm not having a problem. There's one. That's a thing. One down. There's one. Two. There's a chest beneath me, apparently. Nope, that didn't do it. Oh, you're down there. Okay, great. I think this thing looks really cool. Cool, unique model. Cool music. Ouch. Totally skippable fight, too. Inch-a-piece grasp. It is not the right quest name. Inch-a-piece grasp is, oh, I don't know. Is that one of Nev's? I don't remember Inch-a-piece grasp. Or is it one of Emmerich's? Probably one of Emmerich's, now that I think about the name. Oh, you knocked me over. Oh, it's the quest to recruit Valara. Yes, it is. Goodness gracious. Knock you over. Oh, Valara. She trusts me not at all.
Got us at range.
Phew. Oh, you're still up, huh?
I'm ready.
One down. Two down. Where the heck is that third one? Do you count? No. Fine. I love this, like, little driving, ascending, oh, there we go. Delay the ritual. Sabotage the crystal amplifier. Okay. Third wave. Ready. Oh no, it's the rogue moveset! It's fine. Oh, it's not. He knocked me over right away. Where did you go? I thought you were dead. Now you are. Energy-loaded blade right. Ah, man. Yes. Hello, Bianca. I do like that this quest is pairing well with the Illario one. In terms of Rook realizing that there are people who are going to die that she thinks should live. And that there are people who are going to live that she thinks should die. She's gonna have to come to terms with both of those. Sorry. Just a lot, huh? Alright, I'll throw it. Oh my god, Bianca is soaking wet. I don't really... Oh, was this outside? No. It's really just been in your mouth. That's gross. Okay. One more force to defeat.
I don't see a way out of this room.
So we're trapped?
Oh,
Well,
no.
Temporarily. Let's disable this crystal and see what happens next.
Trapped by nothing more than our own choices, Bellara. Nope, that's fallen like a rock.
The feeling's almost gone.
That's very
So we
funny
stopped
to
the
me.
ritual. Can't be that easy.
No, it's still going, but we slowed it down and bought ourselves a little time.
And let's use that time well.
Jeez, Solas, you really should have worked on your own ritual. We dropped a whole big glowing egg through the floor, and this ritual's still going. And your big fancy ritual, is that interruptible? You stab one friend and the whole thing just quits? Skill issue, Solas.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Let's deal with them and keep moving.
Off you go.
Range!
Oh, that's fine.
Under fire! Watch it!
Oh, that's fair. Just smash things with answer magical maladies.
Tuck him down, Clay.
I don't think that Rook is opposed to
We're getting good at this.
a little force here and there,
Careful ahead.
but I don't think it's her number one. Oh! I've been wondering what my problem is. I don't have any detonations because once again I've brought 3 people who can apply weakened. Darn it! That's what I get for making my choices
Probably won't be. It'll
based
get
on
worse
RP.
as we get closer to the ritual.
Yikes.
How do you know?
I don't. Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Oh. Oh, well, that didn't work. That didn't work. Are those real flowers in her bow? An unusually resilient or decorative metal. I think that Rook grew these from Necropolis seedlings. I think this is a little... Goodbye. This is a little bit of Necropolis saying, good job, my favorite daughter. I'm out in the world, think of me. That are probably quite poisonous.
And then what? What's his plan?
I don't know. He seemed pretty focused on his current form. He can't do much without a physical body, so best guess, he's going for one of those. After that, not sure. But I don't think it'll be anything good.
I agree, Bellara. But yeah, I think that's the only reason that they're not completely destroyed after she sidles through one narrow
Is it just me, or is that tingling sensation starting to get a lot stronger?
hallway.
Well, the good news is we all feel it.
The magic's starting to change our own resonance, align it to the rituals.
Quit doing that.
And that means
that we better hurry.
My resonance is already perfectly aligned to my liking. Thank you. Kept alive and in perfect condition by necromancy. I think that this Rook really likes her parent, the Necropolis. I'm also kind of dreading this this puzzle. I saw Mezzo kind of struggling with it, and I didn't pay enough attention to memorize the solution, so
Okay, I think it's like the bridge again. You need to link the anchors.
we'll hope for the best.
I wonder if there's something on the other wall we could aim the beam at. The wall opposite the door, I mean.
Uh-huh. There are 3 absolutely sopping wet toys. There you go. I've thrown one. Oh, did she care? No. She looked at me as if to say, how dare you. She was exhausted by my, Really?
Okay, it's not just about linking 2 anchors. You need to link the right 2 anchors.
Okay, got it.
I can't even climb down with this tech.
We can knock down that ladder. Should help us solve this puzzle and get to Anaris.
I can't even jump with this daggum Rookie Prime attached to my hip. Fine, I'll put you in here, little wretch. I just wanted to hang out with you, and all you did was make life miserable for me. Alright. You can go... Or there. Or there. Yeah, sure. I'll put you here. 4 down. Go up. I seem to recall there's also a chest hiding in here somewhere that I want to make sure I get. Is that right? I don't know. Look at these upside down elves. That's not how elves belong. They're supposed to go right side up. Half memories saying I'm not quite correct yet. Look at all these elves. Look at them all. These little bold elves. Alright, that didn't do me any good. Okay. Can I spin you all the way around? No. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you can go back here. Bridge made on 2nd floor. Rook likes puzzles. I like puzzles. Tosh would be having a bad time. Can maybe jump. How about you just make a complete bridge, ancient elves?
I don't like this place. It's creepy.
Slackers?
Yes, but why do you think so?
Arlothan usually feels like, well, like it's sleeping. But this place feels dead. Like someone wanted it wiped clean.
That's unsettling.
Okay. Chest for me. On my way to 3,000 gold. Ancient elves had jetpacks. That's why everything around here is designed like this. Valar invents a jetpack and it's just recovering the ancient technology. Darn it! Are they all connected now? It looks like they all are. Look at all those D20s floating around. Are you happy? No. Sure looks like you should be happy. Oh, that's what the Anaris' headdress are for? The assumption that's just how everyone's getting around. Okay. That has made you happy. I see it. We've done it. That looks pretty cool. A line of flame. The Valis League allowed them to jetpack everyone else around where they will.
They should be right ahead.
Oh, man. Putting things on a high shelf and only noticing you tip when someone shorter visits. Oh, man. I guess we're going down. Hut. Back here. Nothing back here but trouble. Green mist.
They're right through here. Cyrian and Anaris.
Yeah.
Time to stop them.
Yeah.
No matter what.
No matter what.
So sorry, Belle.
Ooh, Nev.
I know you are, Nev. Thanks.
How fatalistic. How incredibly cynical and fatalistic from Nev, even though Nev's right. Ouch.
Well, the little lost land. Are you here to join your brother at my side?
Valara.
Hi, Matt.
I told you to stay away.
Oh.
I can't, Cyrian. Not when it comes to you.
Why couldn't you listen to me?
I think that Rook would like to know the same thing for Solas.
Would you have stayed away if you were her?
You made this happen, Cyrian. All of it.
Damn it, Polara. Come now. They cannot halt my moment of triumph.
My moment.
Soon they shall witness my beneficence, as well as my wrath. Now, I shall make your people pure. Now I shall become
Oh, I love his facial animations here. They look so good.
Let me deliver you to salvation. Wait. Something's wrong.
Oh, is it?
This is not.
I love that he had his hands up in such triumph. Oh, that went well.
Wasn't sure that was gonna work.
Cyrian? Is that... What happened?
He's got brown eyes, Valara. It's obviously him. Yes! Rah, rah, rah.
Ivor Siobhan.
Ah.
It's me.
I think his face looks so good with his voice. I think they'd look absolutely perfect together.
Okay. Didn't see that coming, but that was good.
Anaris was so confident in his grasp. Never checked the ritual himself.
Oh.
So I did what I could to disrupt it. And hopefully send him back to wherever he came from.
Love these two.
But why'd you do it, Cyrian?
I followed your heart.
Cute.
Like I said, it's a good heart. And I didn't want to disappoint you. Not again.
Right. I get it.
We should get going. The energy concentration
goodness.
here.
Ah!
Betrayed again. How tragic.
No!
Ooh.
How I've missed the smell. The taste of this world.
No.
Once
Get
I
lost.
dispose of you and finish my ritual, I will have succor in the storm.
You took away my brother. I'm gonna make you wish you were still a spirit.
Then come
Great expression on Valara.
and face me.
Great expression on her. Oh, the headdresses were for better reception to Arlo than cable TV. You're so right. That's why they're all shaped like that. They all have different channels.
Bow your head to me.
Right, I forgot.
We need to break the crystals, or else we can't hurt it.
Thank you, Valara. I obviously missed. You watched me suck at this in the,
Your brother was a fool.
what's her name? Aelia fight.
You don't know anything about my brother.
Let me know right at the start we gotta break crystals.
And he suffered for that weakness.
Ooh, Valara. Ooh, a little bit of unbridled rage there.
I should have come to you instead.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able
Excellent servant.
to coax her from the start.
I would never help
Exactly. Anyway, their headdresses are all like shaped like that differently because they had different paper channels. My goodness. Good lord, Rook.
Not gonna happen.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Okay, good heavens, where are you? Yeah, what did Deb say? She said, as we were approaching the final room, she said, I'm so sorry, Belle. And Valara said, I know you are, thanks. Like, we hadn't even fought the guy yet, and she's already deciding that it's a no-win scenario.
You do not belong here.
These hexes sucking up all the exhaust. Oops, you knocked me over. Yeah. It's weird. I feel weird that I have reference for that now. That smog monster. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I did think he was the butcher, but he is not. Fine. Okay.
Ready for a follow-up.
cooldowns. Where'd you go? Oh, come on. Well, he's frozen solid. You did it, Nev. You froze him solid. That's what you get for trying to get a mortal body. Oh my gosh, and Manfred, yes, that's funny.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dead.
Ranged.
Manfred is him just channeling Liam. Yeesh, I want to call him Lyrian.
What? Impossible!
What? Impossible!
We need to strike.
If you ever find yourself in a scenario where you're saying what impossible in like all sincerity, you're probably the bad guy.
Hitting us from range.
First step bomb ever. Oh, I don't think Manfred would care. I think Emmerich would be disappointed. Here, you could have this. We're going to take a little bit of help from you as your last blow.
No, I will not go back.
I bet you will.
You will not send me. I must escape. It's I.
Oh, you even died in a kind of ignominious, collapsing way.
Cyrian.
Is it over? Did we win?
We beat him. Sent him back to the Fate. Now hush.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get you out of here.
No. Not this time. I had my second chance. I don't get a third.
I can't lose you again, Cyrian. Please.
I'm sorry for Siobhan. For everything. Rook. Thank you. For helping Valara. For helping me.
I wish it hadn't ended like this.
I made these choices. No one else. Valara. One last favor to ask.
What is it?
Can you stay with me? Until it's light.
His hand's shaking a little bit there.
Yeah. Of course.
Through the shadows, Anaris is defeated and banished from the world once again. Cyrian subverted the ritual in a final attempt to help Valara, only for Anaris to strike him down in a final spiteful blow. I think that it's risky to use the word spiteful. So, setting aside the fact that I think that Cyrian is eminently saveable, I think that if Valara is there and that fight was as easy as it was, I think that for sure Cyrian can be saved. Setting that aside, I really love her facial animations there. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous in that sequence. I think the animators did a beautiful job with her tears, with her expression, with the way her smile is so agonized. And I think his also looks really, really good. Blast it. Missed that again. I missed that last time too. Oh, it's different if they talk afterwards. Oops. Thought you fell down, Rick. Yeah. How many characters do you think Matt Mercer's had to do a dying breath or scream for? Oh my god, uncountable. Uncountable. So many. Yeah, the Butcher. I looked it up too. Butcher's voiced by Armin Taylor, who I didn't recognize from really anything else. Ooh, Jade, great question. I'll come back to that in a second. I want to give up a revive charge to save one character, and I think the game should let me do that. Yeah! Like how in Inquisition, in order to get the achievement for killing all the dragons, you don't actually have to kill all the dragons, you can spare one. I think this should be my one. I think I should get to spare Cyrian. I think if Cyrian is alive enough to have final words, he should be healable by Bellara. Especially if Bellara is with Emmerich and healing Rook. Yeah, Bell auto-healing every 30 seconds, just letting that man die on the floor. Sheesh. I don't know. There's a huge part of me that wants to fix that the way that I feel that I need to fix Harding. But I also do need Cyrian dead to set Rook up for the fall. So maybe he is both dead and alive. At the same time. How? I don't know. I don't know at all. Rook is starting to realize here at the end of the world that she might not be able to save everyone. That even though they've come into this with the best of intentions, and even though happy endings end with everyone coming out alive, she keeps getting there too late. Too late to save Chthon, Warden Crest, a proud reminder of the Grey Wardens at their greatest strength, enduring despite years of neglect, as though unseen hands kept it from falling into disrepair. She was too late to save Chthon. She can't save... who's being Schrodinger? Hey, Lark! Cyrian is being Schrodingered. I don't want him dead, but I also need him dead. So right now he's both dead and alive until I figure out exactly how I get what I want out of this narrative. Oh, you're doing that exact this quest at that exact moment. Oh, welcome to suffering. Belara's being sad, and it's awful. It's awful. But yeah, so the kind of really painful realization for Rook that sometimes you can do everything right and still lose is very unwelcome to her. She is... Oh, Lark, you missed it, but I've also decided she's still a little unsure of where she is with Lucanis. I think I've decided that he doesn't know that they're fighting, which is why it's kind of lasted as long as it has. And I don't think that Rook really considers it a fight in as much as she is putting on a brave face and just outright ignoring ooh, that's a outright ignoring the way that she's feeling. If she's in denial, if she's got that happy face on, then all will still be well. I think I'm gonna try this. Adrenaline takes 2 fewer hits to acquire. Or do I want more advantage duration? Ah. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Do I want ult or do I want... I think I'd rather have more damage. Okay, that's what I'll do. Damage, ability damage, advantage duration. I think that's okay. I feel like I have ult so consistently that I have not really missed it. I don't feel like I'm going to miss that 10% gen. Okay. Woo-hoo! If Belara's sad, we're all sad. You're so right. I also need to scroll up. For me, Chthon dies and I hate it, but it happens. Cyrian definitely lives. I'm extremely torn about what happens to Davrin. Oh, yeah, right, because you send Davrin to lead the other team. I agree that Chthon dies. I agree that Chthon is, the insta-kill is better. Like, I think the fact that he just hits her and she's dead, and that's just how it goes, especially with all of Tasha's, conversations about Solas and Mythal. Like, sometimes they just die before you get to say all the stuff that you wanted to say, and how do you live with that afterwards? And I think it works for Chthon to die. I also like what Zavadi was suggesting with Tasha's final choice being not Kuhn versus Ravain, but pursuing the toast, pursuing the tablet, or not pursuing the tablet. And having that be like, you know, continue what Chthon wanted for you versus reject what Chthon wanted for you and forge your own identity. Separate from Kuhn versus Ravain, which I don't think has to be a binary. Let's see, is that everything? Torn about what happens to Davrin. Yeah. Very fair. How... Oh yeah, you're Rook's brother-in-law, and she's a physician. Right. Yeah, he's so savable it feels cheap. You either kill him better and more convincingly, or he gets to live. Yeah. Him dying works well narratively, but also, as it's written now, he feels savable. I'm seeing that more with the way Quark's narrative is working out. My thinking about my Rook's journey through the game is almost entirely romance-centered. But also, if you're going to kill him, do it right. So what does that look like? I know, isn't that so smart? I thought that was so smart. And the more I kind of ruminate on it, the better I feel like it fits. Oh, you also play a Morn Watch Rook, so any instance of helping a companion through grief and loss while also knowing about Varric having been dead the whole time and not having the opportunity to experience that grieving process yourself is tasty, right? Yes, I think that this is what my Rook is good at. I think that the grief counseling is something that she's been taught how to do all her life. I think that's where she really felt she had a role. And so I like her also. Oh my goodness, it's in the daytime!
How's the training going?
Bien. One moment.
Bien! It's going bien!
Darkspawn have been spotted!
Oh my gosh.
The villagers are in trouble!
It's daytime in Hossberg.
Rally to your positions!
Rally!
Go!
Rally, go! Oh my god! I can't believe we get to see Antoine in the day! Push the focus back to him!
Ever tried gingerwort tea? I heard that has some kick to it.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
Well, after a few sips you start to hear.
Nothing. There's nothing to hear.
And then you achieve Turlum and become one.
Oh, that awful word.
With a toilet, you end up peeing most of the day. Wouldn't recommend it.
Do they have toilets in Cletus? I don't think they do.
What's the
I think they've got chamber pots.
A bird getting the best of you?
Oh, this is funny.
Yes, well, the problem is they aren't stupid.
Uh-oh.
They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
Voyal.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Davrin suggesting this instead of Eldrin?
But how?
Oh no!
Well...
Don't you look at me like that with that horrible expression. Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
wait.
My goodness.
What's happening?
This is so funny.
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it!
Ah! Antoine, you murderer!
No!
That did it.
Oh my goodness. Funny that those are exclusionary and unique outfits. Either the Scarecrow or that clanky Antom outfit. That's so funny. The Griffin's new home. Rook, the Griffin's training goes well. We went on patrol the other day and brought Rumptail with us. Suddenly she let out a racket. We weren't sure what it meant, but then she rooted around and uncovered a thread of blight. We followed it and destroyed the blighted boil at the end. Rumptail trotted beside us with her head held high and has taken to following us around since. Yeah. I don't know how the Wardens first found the Griffins. We share a unique bond with the Blight, and perhaps that spreads to one another as well. Subconscious shared understanding. Whatever the case, we may one day fight with them from the skies again. and will protect each other no matter the changes ahead. Your friends Antoine and Evka. That was a treat. That was a treat. I do think that y'all are right and that we're back in the High Enderfels and like the Weishauptian area rather than Hossberg. They aren't stupid. I love Antoine and his exclamation points so much. Here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that that's a very tasty thing that Rook is trying to help someone through grief, Polara specifically, and not really knowing, number one, how to do it, because this is the second time, I guess, that she's been confronted with a dear friend having lost someone she was close to, someone she'd met, someone she cared about, someone she wanted to survive, Chthon and Cyrian both. And confronting that very unwelcome reality. But I also... Do I need 2 of those? I get it with Chthon. Do I need 2 going into this final sequence, or is 1 enough? I don't know. Ooh, I'm getting close. I need like 1 more grand. Rumptail sounds like a particularly unfortunate warrior cat's name. So if Cyrian doesn't die, maybe he just goes into a coma and Harding puts him in a stone coffin the way that, what's his name? Starlgard was in a coffin and didn't need to breathe for a while.
All that death and destruction in order to rule the capital.
It would have been magnificent.
It would have been magnificent, Johanna.
Bowing to a leader who'd make use of its greatest works.
Your enormous bone construct would have destroyed half of Navarra City.
Well, there would have to have been some rebuilding before progress could begin.
It's fine. You have to break Solas down before you can rebuild him. Yeah, you haven't seen that relationship with Polara. We've heard her talk about it, and she obviously cares a great deal about it. And I think that her voice actress does an amazing job selling that. I do absolutely believe that Polara loves him. But it does sting to kind of get him back, like to halfway get him back, and then lose him again. So...
Why is she asking you?
I think she wants to surprise
Don't
you.
do it, Harding. You're gonna break this relationship up.
It's not a surprise now.
I'm pretty sure whatever Harding makes will be surprising no matter what.
Yeah, don't let Harding cook for Tosh. It's gonna end that relationship. Alright, I've lost again. It's fine. 65, 65, 60. So, I think that maybe this does just... Maybe I only do need Chthon. Because Chthon is someone that Kata has met and interacted with and argued with and had disagreements about and been intimidated by and wanted the approval of, only to lose her. And I think that that is a satisfactory inkling of the death that's coming down the road. How convincing you to save Cyrian. But that also means he gets to deal with Polara getting godnapped and blighted. Yeah, it's like Lucanis and Rook. They both have to lose each other a little bit. Just a little bit. To appreciate what they've got. Cyrian's in the Lucanis role. How did I waste all of this time letting her doubt me when we could have resolved this? So maybe Harding puts him in a coffin and we deal with it after the game. Hello?
Do you ever think about your calling?
Wardens will claim they don't, but of course we do.
I keep being surprised.
Everything the Wardens do for us. And their final reward is just one more sacrifice.
By the people on this couch.
When the time comes, the calling's almost a release. The nightmares and the voices are too much. It's when Wardens refuse death that the problems start.
I wish there was something else we could do for them. For you.
We know what we sign up for.
It's fine. Solas will help with that. Yeah, if Cyrian dies, he has to go down being the one to destroy Anaris. I agree. Not just breaking up the ritual, because we could have done that. We got there soon enough. And then, whoops, he's not actually down yet and comes back with enough of a body to chuck him at the wall. Yeah, I think if you want him dead, he needs to die at the moment of impact, like Chthon. But I also see why they didn't do that, because then you got two of those in the same space.
Hey, Rook. If you ever want.
Oh.
You know where to find me.
I keep getting so surprised by all these people on couches, just out of Rook's line of sight. Rook bad at looking up and behind her. You just accepted all these deaths and moved on. The only one you struggled with was Davrin the first playthrough because you didn't see it coming. Oh my god, I struggled with Harding my first playthrough. Oh, badly. I didn't really struggle with it in a way where I wanted to rewrite it the first time. I just got frustrated at how I kept feeling like we were sparing the people who deserved to die and killing the people I wanted to live, and I wasn't sure it was narratively deserved. Like, back to back, not knowing it was coming. Losing Chthon, losing Cyrian, and sparing what looked like Aelia and Illario. Like, just 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, this is infuriating. Why are all these people I care about and like dying in ways that I don't think are narratively justified? And then the people that I really think deserve death, I can't even have the option to kill. And while I do accept that Aelia does die off screen and I just don't see it, as Illario is presented in game, I should have the option to kill him. Even if I choose not to take it, that should be the option. And then, after I finished my first playthrough, I was reading through some of the codices that people linked, either things that were like removed from the game or that were cut before getting too far into development. But there are a couple that imply both of both Harding and Davrin might be alive. Like, I think Harding's mom comes and says that she's going to look for Harding. Like, she doesn't feel like Harding's dead. And I think there's something similar for Davrin. Like, there's no body. There's no body for Davrin or Hassan. And so that kind of sparked in my head a little like, oh, well, what if they do live? And then once the idea entered my head, I couldn't let it go. Also, if the first warden survived as much stabbing as he got and then dropped all the way down and still is alive by the time you get down to him, I feel like Harding is okay after just 2 punctures. Yeah, having the option to kill means choosing to spare. It makes choosing to spare mean something. You've killed Harding off in every other playthrough. Sorry, not sorry, Harding. I've never watched Davrin die, and I'm okay with that. Cyrian lives, Illario dies, Lucanis does not become first talent, Chthon dies, Aelia dies, Hezenkoss' fate is perfection, Harding's quest gets your rewrite. Well, in the deepest tragedy of our age, Illario can't die while this Rook is dating Lucanis. As much as I personally wish it, it would make Lucanis sad. So, Illario can't die. Not while this Lucanis still loves him. I think Chthon dies. Lucanis becomes first talent, but I don't think he stays first talent. Chthon dies, Aelia dies, Hezenkoss is fine. No one I like dies. You start taking the meaning out of all the stories, though? Well, yes, but there's no law. There's no law that says I can't do that. I know what canon says, but given that I think canon is occasionally frustrating and wrong, I'm gonna rewrite it a little bit. I don't know. If I write post-game fic, probably Cyrian will be dead. But there's, again, he could be Shrodinger Cyrian, and there can be a part of him that still exists alive, and Bellara can have a little Cyrian as a treat. I knew about the Tearstone death before I even started the game. Oh, spoiled for a lot voluntarily. Oof. When did that choice with your eyes open and sacrificing Davrin there would leave such a bad taste in your mouth after his entire story arc post-Weishaupt, where he accepts that he needs to find something to live for instead of just marching towards his own inevitable death? Illario can die in your game, though. Oh, man. It's funny that you bring that up. Perron did not know about Davrin dying, and romanced him and let him die, or like sent him to lead the second team, and so he died in her game. And she actually left it as canon because Rook's voice acting in the what would have been the romance scene was apparently so good and moving. She was like, yes, that's exactly what it was supposed to be. I can't imagine. Cannot imagine. Impossible. Cyrian's story has less meaning if he dies, at least if he dies the way he presents the game. Oh boy, you've taken the can and shattered the lid. Jade is excellent at finding ways for people to die. Jade, quit killing folks. You would much rather spare Chthon than Cyrian, but Chthon's death makes so much sense. For you, Cyrian's story has less meaning if he dies, at least the way he dies is presented in game. She's good at making people's deaths mean something, and she's taking... she's good at taking perfectly alive people and killing them meaningfully, too. Alright, what do I have here? Oh, man. Phew, it's getting low. It's getting real low.
Hi. What are you
Hi,
reading?
baby. I love that we're having this conversation
Cyrian's
here.
last
I love
words?
the slide on her face.
Veiljumpers had them. He must have known it was the end, one way or another.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither.
I do like that she's stumbling.
I don't know if anyone does.
Even this is something that she should be good at.
He and I, we had plans together. Find the archive, the Nadas Dirthalen. Restore the elves. Bring them back to who they were. But now he's gone, and I wonder if the archive should go with him.
This is what she asked Tosh, so she'll ask Bilar the same question.
What do you think Cyrian would say?
He told me, actually, in his letter. Or tried to, didn't really give an answer. Told me to remember the beauty, what our people accomplished, you know, back then. But to remember the other side of it, the Evenuris, Anaris.
So not much advice on which path is better.
The archive holds parts of my people. Some good, some bad. That's the burden. My people's future on my shoulders.
Yeah. Be gentle here.
Everyone trusts you, Bilara. Strife, Eilin, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sometimes the only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
So wrong, we won't let you.
Tell me, Rook, what would you do?
Oh, man. There's a lot of super cool stuff in the chat, which I'll dig into in just a second. But diving into this choice, if I chose to, or if I let Rook choose to free the archive and destroy this font of knowledge, Adahla would rise out of the flagstones like Anaris and kill Rook with her bare hands. This is a non-choice for a world in which Adahla Lebellin has had any interaction with the PC making this decision. So I think that that is an easy choice. I also think, even aside from that, Rook has spent her whole life looking at something that people think is dangerous and kind of finding the good in it. She's so familiar with death and this boundary that people fear, that they loathe, that they try to avoid at all costs, and has seen the other side of death, the side of mercy, the end of suffering, the final rest after a life well lived. So I think that she's very used to looking at the monstrous and finding the good, which is also partly why I really like her ending for Solas in this game. That is something that she has done since the day she was born. The Necropolis, death, Morn Watchers. So I think the fact that the archive is dangerous, that the archive has knowledge in it that was acquired at the cost of ancient elves, their pain, their suffering, that's true. And I think that she would argue that means it should be treated with respect, but it's not a reason to destroy that level of knowledge. I think that Rook also has a great respect for what we can learn from the dead. So much of the Necropolis work is preserving the dead, their thoughts, their lives, their memories, so that the living can learn from them. Their lessons, the good things they did, the bad things they did, so that we don't repeat their mistakes. And if we destroy the archive, then I think Rook would feel that they have lost some foundational stepping stones that they could build modern elvenhood society off of. Also much easier to pick up a hammer later than the reverse. Exactly. She would completely agree with that. Let it prove that it's harming the modern elves before we destroy it. On a meta level, I have absolutely shed tears over the loss of the Library of Alexandria. And I don't think that you burn down the Library of Congress because there's what's the word I'm looking for? Problematic material within it. I think that that's the job of the modern curator, to take the knowledge which is useful and beneficial and not use the knowledge which is more malicious. But I don't think you throw the baby out with the bathwater. The elves will keep the archive's knowledge and risk it getting into the wrong hands, even if it gives Bellara a really ugly set of armor.
What you were is important. It's worth the risk. The elves deserve to know more about who they were. Keep the archive.
I think you're right. We'll keep the archive, that connection to our past. It's what Cyrian and I were looking for.
Now you've found it.
Right. And I found him too. For a little while. That has to be enough.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah. I think so. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. For real, this time. But I need some time. Alone. I'll talk to you later, Rook.
Yeah, baby. Oh, her little hair strand looks so good. All right, last one, Hero of the Veilguard. Your support has helped Bellara overcome her self-doubt and believe in herself more strongly. Attuning to the advanced magic of the Elbane Empire, Bellara's healing draws an energy draining the strength of those nearby. A light but surprisingly durable armor set, its construction was only made possible with techniques newly discovered in the archive. There it is, Archivist Mail. Legendary armor. Put it on. We'll look at it. I won't like it, but we'll look at it. Ugh. I don't mind it. I'm covering, I don't mind it from the waist up. I'm covering her legs with my hand. And I don't mind that at all. I think the scarf is cute. I don't mind the gold, even though I would prefer it were a warmer gold. This looks cool. But I hate the legs. I don't like the elven knees. I don't like the elven toes. I would like her to be in a skirt. I think she looks really cute in skirts. I'm gonna leave this on her. I feel bad that it's a modded armor. I like to kind of put them in what they've made, but I'm gonna leave it in her. Oh my god. Jade, you were asking yesterday if Davrin is shorter or taller than Emmerich. The camera has to move up so far switching between Davrin and Emmerich. Emmerich is for sure taller. Yeah, her hips are narrow. She's lost her hips. I don't like the weird cod piece. I don't like the quilted funky texture with the seam. It looks really low resolution for some reason. All right, let me scroll up. Let's see. Who perfectly alive have I killed meaningfully? Girl, you keep trying to kill Solas. You also struggle with Harding romancing Tosh when Stalgard is right there, and if she were with... I like that Stalgard calls Harding Lace Harding. I do think that's cute. If she were with Stalgard, I would struggle more with her dying. Oh, yeah, part of my objection to Harding and Tosh is Harding chastising Emmerich about Rook being so much younger. I do keep thinking about that. You put that bug in my brain, and I keep thinking about it. I'm like, ugh. I mean, even if you say Harding is like 17 in Inquisition, which is I think is about as young as you can put her, that still makes her like 30 in this game. And Tosh, to me, reads like 18 or 19 at the oldest. But if Harding, Future of the Dwarves, was off doing dwarf things, it's worse if she dies and takes all that with her. Yes! That's... If you remember, Jay, that's what I tearfully was telling you that night, that horrible night I killed Harding and spent 30 minutes crying with you on the phone because of how bad I felt. Because Harding, Future of the Dwarves, she's this unique among dwarves, and I let her die, and I want to, like, continue leaving her die. And then you told me that I can't pick anyone that I want to sacrifice. I have to pick either her or Davrin. And then you told me that if I pick Davrin, Asan dies, and then I cried more. It was awful. Awful, 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 awful. You also ship Tally with Cal Rieger, who doesn't, and actively ignore Tally Garrison, my Caden Mancing MB game. This is the thing. Series of 3 banters. It comes across as friendly but concerned, razzing. But yeah, she does give Emmerich some grief if he gets romance. That's funny. Ooh, rarely take Harding anywhere. You're the rogue. You don't need her or Lucanis. My. I don't think I've taken Harding and Lucanis anywhere in the same party this game. Much easier to pick up a hammer. So fascinated in the best way by our born watch Rooks having a completely polar opposite thought process is really archived. Ooh, I like that. Tell me your Rook's thought process. Why does she want to ditch it? Emmerich romance gets the most companion banter of all. It's worth the risk of fashion crimes. I was so mad when I saw Balara's other armor. It's so pretty. But I want to tell her to keep the archive. Yes, I agree. Why Bioware? I don't know. They want to punish us. Her hips are narrow. Yeah, not good. It's not my favorite. That's so funny. Emmerich is a beanpole. A handsome, perfect beanpole. Correct. Not nearly enough storage. Where's she going to put all her doodads? You're so right. Where's her stuff? Where's her 100 journals and her 8,000 pens? Is she tucking them between her toes? I think not. They all stick out from under her scarf like a wreath? No. She needs her bajillion pouches. It was bad. I was crying a lot. You told me all those things. Asan dying is the worst. Yep. Yeah, I hung up from that moment. Like, I got back, having discovered that Varric was dead, which was also a shock. Got back to the lighthouse, was gonna, like, Lucanis, here he comes trotting up with his little romance dialogue, ready to finally have this romance scene I've been dying for 20 hours. I was like, I can't keep playing. I am a mess. And I hung up, got into the group Discord where everyone was. There were, like, I don't know, probably 8 people in there all watching me have an emotional breakdown. And then they had all played it before. I was the second to last one in our group to play Veilguard. And so they started, like, dissecting it and analyzing it and picking it apart. And I was like, I can't handle this. I can't handle this being picked apart right now. I'm very raw. And so I left and called Jade and cried on Jade for a solid 30 minutes. And then hung up with Jade, called Silk, cried on Silk for another solid 30 minutes. And then went to bed and just was like lying in bed, staring up at my ceiling, weeping over Harding for another hour and a half. And then I decided to let the decision stand. It was very, very traumatic and wonderful and fun, like narratively a lot of fun, as bad as it was. But I went through the grief genuinely and sincerely the first time, so now on run 2, Harding can live if I want. I already suffered. Like Balara. Balara already suffered once when Cyrian died. She can have him a second round as a treat. Cork put the hero of the Veilguard armor on Emmerich last night, was sharing lots of screenshots of it, and I had to share screenshots of your Rook just drooling. Your Rook has such a cute little round face, little apple cheeks. God, I don't have no apple cheeks. Oh no, you missed everything I said from I can't do the Lucanis scene I've been waiting for. Oh, well, I don't remember everything I said. I'm sorry. It was a lot. It was mostly just recapping what happened when I killed Harding. The first time I had the archive choice to spend 40 actual real-life minutes clicking a pen and debating. But the too long didn't read is my Rook is an elf who was raised entirely surrounded by humans and feels no connection to elven culture, which she's already insecure about and puts her on shaky footing. Fully agree with Morn Watchers having a deep reverence for the dead and the history they leave us in order to learn from their mistakes. But, oh, character limit. Yes, Discourse is awful. And yeah, and it puts the out of characters warning on top of what you're typing. I do a lot of like tone check emails, especially to students that end up being quite long, and it's like, hey, let me paste this email and then meticulously cut it into 12 pieces. Shoddy had them apple bottom cheeks, and the boyfriend with the bones. Spent 45 minutes over Vermeer. Let Harding die and felt that it was so wrong for all the things he said, and therefore felt like it was such an ultimately meta/selfish decision on your part because you refused to let Davrin die. I don't know if I could have. Man, Silk, I think I'm right there with you. I think if I had been romancing Davrin and it was avoidable at the end, I don't know how beautiful that scene would have had to be in the like the romance version for me to go back and say like, yes, I can live with this. I just don't think I could. I'm not strong enough for that kind of narrative. Cyrian's farewell note. Vora Shivan, I'm leaving this letter with the Veil Jumpers in hopes it finds its way to you. It took me a while, but I'm trusting your heart. I'm stopping Anaris no matter what it takes. He can't do his ritual while he's still a spirit, so he's asking me to do it. I think I can invert the effects so it ends up blasting Anaris into a part of the Fade he'll never come back from. You and I looked for the Nadas Dirthalen for so long. All those journeys deep into the forest, all those missed opportunities and dead ends. I'd almost given up. When I found Anaris, I thought I'd been blessed to find not just a spirit, but someone who'd been alive back then, someone who wasn't a god, but a person. Then he showed me just what it meant to be an elf, the beauty and the horror. He turned our people into demons, soldiers for his army. There was no turning away from it then. He showed me the truth. And that truth is that the Archive is dangerous. Anaris' ritual uses just a fraction of the power it wields, the things it knows. But it can be used for good, too, if you decide to keep it. The choice is yours. It has to be yours because your heart is a good heart. And by that, it means it has to be Rook's, apparently. So trust it. I love you, Valara, and I'm proud to be your brother. Oh, Silk, did you come up with an in-game reason for it? Did you cork it or not? I played it and thought it was beautiful and then was like, nope, not for me, though. Yeah, and redid. I think a lot about Ingolvar choosing to destroy Baron von Markham's remains in order to save lives. And I think my Rook would also make that impulse decision here. She does this a lot throughout the game. Does she regret it later? A little, but not enough to wish she could undo it. I think she focuses too much on the Archive literally being an artificially constructed spirit who's been bound into service against its will for millennia, and that leaves a nasty taste in her mouth. Interesting. Archive literally being an artificially constructed spirit. That's the short version. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Did you cork it? Yeah, this is the thing. The inflatable spirit! Savannah, you're so right. It's the inflatable spirit. Wacky arms waving. I mean, only in the shallowest way, in the sense that Rook wanted Davrin with her in the party and she was better with him than apart. Well, that's why I took Davrin the first time. I picked Harding because I needed Davrin with me against the Darkspawn. And I needed a detonation. It was a very, like, meta-textual game mechanic reason that I picked him. I didn't need 3 rogues. I didn't need Harding. Lucanis came for romance, but I didn't need Harding for a 3rd rogue. Properties of dissolution. Trying to write these notes down while I still remember them. Also helpful as a distraction from everything that happened with Cyrian. Felt like our bodies were being pulled apart while we were in the rituals area. Slowly enough that we're still all here. Completely here. I asked everyone just to be sure. So what was the ritual doing? Turning people into demons or turning them into a large enough concentration of magic to summon demons? Not really any way to tell without lengthy research and experiments. Given the outcome, feels like some things are just best left undiscovered. Worse than blood magic, much, much worse. From Balara's journal. I think if the Nadas Dirthalen had been more sympathetic, I would have felt maybe more like it was a conscious creature, but I kind of got the read that it was a an inflatable spirit, that it was an AI. I didn't feel particularly sympathetic to it. Oh, no. Awesome, glad I did it. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Jade corked multiple times in her playthrough. I need the story that I want to see. I sent him because they said there'd be Darkspawn, and I was like, that's right up his alley. Oh. And then I cried and cried later. Like, no, I don't need harding and sneaking. I need Davrin and Assan leading the charge. But that's what Tosh was for. I was like, Tosh will be big and, like, setting stuff on fire. And Harding is a scout. Harding's scouty. I'm going to struggle against the Darkspawn because I and Lucanis and I are both necrotic, and Darkspawn are resistant to necrotic, so I need someone with me who's good with fire. And Davrin was built to fight Darkspawn. Alright, let's walk to Treviso. Ironic comments in the chat with lots of people biting their tongues, but I was later like, good thing there's no consequences for picking Davrin. Tosh and Emmerich. I thought Tosh would fight better next to Harding. And I didn't need Harding. Alright. Let's actually, what's bond level? What's bond level going into this last little bit here? Still the wrong button. Why am I so bad at getting to companions? Alright. Balara, 9.5. Davrin, almost 10. Emmerich, 9 1/3. Harding, 9 1/8. Lucanis, almost 10. Nev, 9 1/8. Tosh, 9.5. Alright, I'll bring Lucanis and I really want a detonation. I guess I'm bringing Nev. Oh, I also did that wrong. Darn it. I need to... Can I change party members here? I hope so. I really wanted to walk. I hit the wrong button. I might just actually go back to the crossroads and walk here and leave and come back. I think I'll do that. It's platonic BFF. Yeah. So, I think right now, Rook is... It's been long enough. She's still in denial. In her mind, she has set this relationship as having an expiration date. Lucanis has realized that something is wrong, but doesn't know what it is.
To other shores.
And maybe has, started kind of circuitously approaching the issue with,
You saw Katerina recently. How is she?
The same as always. She's been through too much. She should take some time. But will she listen to me? There's no arguing with her.
If you need a leg to stand on, I've got a spare.
Oh my gosh, Nev.
Not even that could save me.
Goodness gracious. Glad you're laughing at her jokes. It did look like eye glow on Rook in that lighting. Ooh, let's see the screenshot. Oh, a cutie. Hang on. This. And then how do I... This one? This button? There it is! She's quite cute. I think that's the same character, or same hair that, Bezos Rook had. Love it. Oh no, sharing Rook pictures. I know what this Rook looks like. I've seen her before. There it is. Look at her winking. Anissa. Winking at Emmerich. Anyway, glad Lucanis is laughing at Nev's jokes. I think that Lucanis has broached... Why has my relationship with Rook gotten frosty? What have I done wrong? And it's slowly spreading throughout the group, except for Harding, because I don't think Harding realizes it. That there's something awry in the romance between these two that took frickin' forever to get started in the first place. Jacobus has been gone for a minute. Sorry, Jacobus.
Tell us if you find Jacobus, Rook.
He did not look well when he left. And his anger, he has always tended towards being reckless.
Yeah, well, Rook did not help with that.
So, Ivenci betrayed us. How are you doing with that?
I am not from here.
Right, would Air care?
But I'll be proud if the skills I help impart play a role in the contract. Betrayal is a shameful thing that first harms oneself. Ivenci will learn that, but not soon enough to help them.
I'm okay with that. Don't know why we asked Air.
Whoa, what'd he say?
It was implied.
Oh my gosh. That's very funny. I have them backwards. I don't know. I usually put the one I care about more in position 2. Yeah, Reminiscing for Laura, mad scientist girlfriends. Made a veil jumper first. Decided she wasn't quite right. The kids helped make it Issa. Blue hair. Our child soldier has problems. Rook, go get him, please. Go fetch him. Did I go the wrong way? Oops. Got it. Open the map. Rook, you're fumbling with all your stuff. I did. I went terribly the wrong way. I'll just teleport. Rats! Firm believer in the right for fantasy realms to have better hair dye than we do.
There's the garrison.
Yeah, this door finally opened.
Quite the stack of letters. Intrigues from home?
It's the Via della Morte. There's upkeep, repairs. I'm being asked if I should redecorate the main dining room.
In favor.
I'm not sure what to do. I make a mistake, both Katerina and Thea will kill me.
Ask Rook.
My entire Mimratha's apartment could fit in your main dining room. If you're looking for help, you've got the wrong address.
Skulls and flowers. It's perfect.
Onto the garrison and the governor.
All right, here we go. One child rooting for Davrin, the other rooting for Emmerich. One child excited and one disappointed at the end of the game. That's fair.
We clear the garrison this time. Ivenci's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
We follow
Sure.
the governor now. The butcher was waiting.
Yeah, I think butcher to governor is a kind of a downgrade.
The Anton on can make this easy.
Can't. Oh, I just had the thought, like, maybe that's how the argument ends, is that Rook, like Lucanis asks Rook, like, what kind of changes she would make to the dining room, and maybe that's a little bit of an inkling that she might get to stick around after this, that the relationship isn't going to be over in a half second.
Jacobus?
Hey, kid.
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing.
My friends and I,
She's got their
Jacobus.
comic past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful. The Anton.
We'll stay hidden. Good luck.
Oh my goodness, Jacobus is way more, making me way more nervous than Mila did. This child. Maybe you should just go hide on an upper wall and push ladders down at me at key moments. Oh.
More on Tom. Ivenci's throwing
I
everything.
wanted to hear what you were gonna say. I'm sad that got cut off. the wrong thing I should be using. Alright, I thought I had someone left over there, but I guess not. I need to get rid of that. Come on. Get in there. Get in there, Rick. Shock is so funny. What do you mean? Ow. Snipers. Oh, come on. I thought that was okay. I nearly exploded that right on myself. It's fine, Lucanis. It's fine. She's not spiraling into a self-destructive mess because you haven't told her that you care about her in any way that makes her think that this will last 1 second longer than the crows demand you. You are durable, sir. Oh, that was quite a boom. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Oh, he's kind of vibrating there. That was gross. Man, you're not even gonna get to move. 0 attacks.
Now for
to the big lumpy guy.
I know you're there, Rook. I'm ready for you. Come face the ruler Treviso deserves.
That was an interesting undercurrent of insane anger. That was very raw and kind of unrestrained. In a way that Ivenci has not been heretofore in the game. Which also, considering that Treviso is not blinded, does put a weird tone to the relationship. Yeah, the same Treviso route, yeah, eventually doesn't come off great in this route. A lot of megaphones these days. Yeah, Lucanis, exactly, casually dropping a, hey, how would you redecorate my mention? I want you to like it if you move in after this job. And like, you still get jumping, holding hands. Nadas is hottest new commodity, allowing 2-bit villains to monologue at you from on the go. Ivenci in an ice cream truck with a megaphone. Blasting it throughout the streets. Oh, they could discuss this afterwards like rational human beings. But I love the idea of Kata and Lucanis yelling back and forth about the durability of the relationship in the middle of this fight. While Neva's like, hang on, let me freeze everybody so you guys can kiss and make up. The megaphones do give you Mass Effect flashbacks. Agreed. Yep.
Wait, are these Anton real?
Love the echo.
I see the comic is working.
I poisoned Hawk with comic once. It was great. I enjoyed it. I thought she did well poisoned, and I liked it when Fenris worried. Thank you. I don't think they talk about it until just before Tearstone. I think that's where I'm landing, at least for now. Because I think it needs to be fresh. I think Kata needs to be going into Tearstone with this very, like, bright, like, oh, yes, we've got this sorted, like, what a relief. And Lucanis going into Tearstone being like, I almost blew it. As soon as this is done, I need to make sure she knows exactly what she means to me. Oh, come on. There we go.
Why don't you die?
Incapable.
Why don't you give up?
Ryan Ivenci.
Hey, Rook.
Thanks, Nev. Thanks, my dear good friend Nev, who loves me. Who isn't bitter. I'm burning! Oh. Oh, look at all these Ivenci's! Look at all these dead Ivenci's! And there we go. Woo!
I dotted every I, weighed every measure. And you're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
Sure.
Antea, Viago, Jacobus. They all took more responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Entente. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Ivenci doesn't deserve
also,
to die.
Ivenci lives. Illario lives.
They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt Treviso, and you'll suffer for every minute of it.
I think I should get to tell this kid to make his first assassination.
You can't let this brat decide what happens to me.
Jacobus, reconsider.
Considering your other options, I'd take it if I were you.
I'll be dragged through the streets, imprisoned. You can't put me on trial. I'm still governor of this city.
Sure.
Not after the
Whatever.
crows go to the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message about Treviso and the future of the crows has already been
Shaming
sent.
is really just in Treviso.
Your contract is due, Ivenci. The crows rule Antiva.
Rook was proud of that one.
And Treviso will be free.
Ooh, I'd like that. Jade, that's a great idea. Let them OD on comic. You've been certain that Ivenci will pay for their crimes and Treviso will be free. Did we? Pay for their crimes with money. Pay for their crimes with a little bit of embarrassment. Let my crows be murdering sociopaths. If you don't kill them, you haven't fulfilled the contract. I was really okay with, like, coaxing Jacobus along this line into becoming the prodigy assassin that he's supposed to be. And then he was like, Ivenci lives. And I was like, oh, does he? Does he? Rats. Or they, rather. Sorry. Do they? Nuts. Let them die. Let them burn. We can bury them next to Illario in the sepulchre. Alright, let's see. Any battle couple worth their salt knows the importance of being able to discuss things and or argue during a fight. It is an excellent moment in that third Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It is. It's an Act 2 quest. There is an elf who stole a bunch of comic from a dwarf that you meet in Act 1. The dwarf was making the comic, and then in Act 2 the elf steals it. And there's a little courtyard in in Lowtown where the comic has kind of been set off and you have to go fight this elf. I think she's a mage, brown hair. And she's very durable, as I recall. A lot of health. Lot of health. And if Aveline is there, she has some special dialogue about the elf. you know, not necessarily being unjustified in all of this, because the elf has some grievances against Kirkwall that were not heeded by the original, whatever Aveline's position's name is.
Can't say my money was on that one.
I would have lost that bet.
Card captain.
If it lets you sleep at night, unless this clears the way for new and different midnight brooding.
I wouldn't put it past me.
What have I done wrong in my relationship with Rook? Why is Rook being so cold?
Make your doll's faces so smooth.
A creepy question to ask.
Know your materials. Everything has rules.
Sure. Why are the murder people not murdering people? I don't know. Oh, you're back. Here, what do you think?
Are you concerned about the Antam under Ivenci?
There will always be a danger, but the tide is turning. After this is all settled, any remaining Antam will provide an excellent training ground for us to ensure this never happens again.
Yeah, those two statements from Rook are kind of correct. Your civilians are free, ruled by mafia family. Suits choosing its red color for embroidery. Sentenced to end table for orphans. That's so funny. Yeah. How does this depiction of the crows in this game line up with what Zevran tells you about them in the first game? It doesn't really at all. Yeah, now, you can make the argument, yeah, you can make some justifications in terms of, like, that was 20 years ago, different families, Zevran's actions do cause reforms, but the crows are pretty softened here. They're not nearly, like, I think they could have been super charming murderers. Just like I think we could have had the Shadow Dragons be super interesting, like, anti-slavers and really kind of lean into the slavery stuff in Minrathous. I'm not too fussed about it, just because the fact that we have Veilguard at all is kind of a shock to me. It went through so much to exist. I can rewrite it in my head. The same stuff that we were talking about with the ends for Cyrian and all of that. Like, it's the fact that I've got a baseline to build off of and I find the baseline interesting, that's a miracle. But yeah, the crows presented in Origins are pretty rough. They buy Zevran as an orphan from the brothel where his mother worked. They raise him pretty ruthlessly as an assassin from childhood, and he's got a very blithe face about it, but there's an implication of like torture if he got it wrong, and that he had to do a lot of horrible things from a very, very young age. And the impression you get is that they're a pretty cutthroat, no pun intended, murderous organization who just uses people up and spits them out right away. And he also is forced to, he's been forced to kill his friend and lover because the other guy thought that Zevran had betrayed them. Hadn't even actually betrayed them, but he still had to. What was her name? Reyna? Rainy? Something like that. And then you kill the third member of their triad as course of Origins, over the course of Origins. Now, yeah, it's been 20 years. Zevran coming out alive at the end of that, because they start sending assassins to try to kill him after he breaks away from the crows. Theoretically institutes some reforms within the crows themselves. We don't really know what they are. Everyone I know who romance Zevran hates the crows. I didn't hate the crows. I just didn't have any feelings about the crows. And I liked Hea and Viago, so I guess I can like this sect of crows. With little wiggle room that we're seeing the crows from the inside. And we're hearing them talk about themselves the way they believe they are. You're quite right, Emitek. Zevran, Spot as a child, tortured physically and psychologically, threatened with death, victim to perceived betrayal. Granted, it's been 20 years. Zevran's been terrorizing the Talons. There are crows like Taya who are actively working on reforms, plus Treviso works differently from Antiva City, and we seek families. Yep. Like you're listening to a group of people that have all drunk the Kool-Aid. Myrna, that's it. Oh, no. Jade learning more emoticons? It is a little salute. Someone show Jade the kneeling man, the kneeling emoji, or emoticon. Bryn and Taliesin were his partners. Taliesin, yes. Brenda's name I keep forgetting. You back, Jacobus? Not yet.
You are certain of this path?
Oh, that's right. You're over
I've
here
never
now.
been more certain.
I know that look, and I approve.
Man.
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Yeah, I walked up while you were
dear,
asking.
Can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
No. Her audience.
Am I that predictable?
Yes.
You are reliable. I might say essential.
I do like being complimented by assassins.
Rook the Essential. I could get used to that.
Yeah, you could.
You just put down one out-of-control ego. Let's not create another.
To the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Ivenci, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message
I
than killing
don't
them.
think that's
Their
true.
crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment,
Yeah,
Jacobus
sure.
is becoming a full Antivan crow.
Go kill the guy.
I'm not here as a first official kill or something, am I?
The person.
Nothing in Air's lessons about that. You're here because I'm following your example. I only got this because you went out to face Ivenci, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans. People with no more homes, under a new house name. Anaris suggested Igrativi. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
I think your animations for your face looked good there, and I liked your delivery on those lines. I still think Ivenci should be dead.
Jacobus Igrativi. It's a glorious mouthful of a name.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the seventh.
Is that
Rook,
quorum?
All of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
Does Lucanis get 2
You have
votes as first
powerful
Talon?
enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook, you'd have made a damn fine crow. Remember that.
Sweet. Sweetheart, Bianca. For some reason, a sweetheart. The team defeated Ivenci, who will be jailed as they await a trial that will reveal their betrayal and attempt to use Comac on Treviso. Meanwhile, the crows welcomed a new dawn by making Jacobus a full-fledged Antivan crow without killing a single person. Ay. Now going by Jacobus Igrativi, his new house will gather those who have lost family to the occupation and help forge a future for all Trevisans. Oh, he and Myrna are Zevran's roommates in the Varania fic, which I saw you have not worked on in years. It's fine. I know how it ends. Because I wrote how it ends. Myrna's name only comes up in one missable dialogue tree. Ooh. People, yeah. Taya, who is absolutely going to do just that murder in a few months. I hope so. That's the only way I can live with this, is I have to believe that someone goes and quietly kills Ivenci in their sleep in a few months and just knocks them out. This is the way I came up with to kill perfectly alive characters. If I kill Jacobus, you can kill Ivenci as a treat. No, that's Rook's mentee. She's mentoring Jacobus just like Solas is mentoring her. She's actively applying the lessons she's learned from Solas to Jacobus.
Thank you for saying my new name, Rook.
Thank you for asking. You'll do it proud.
I'll try. It's hard, but I'll always try. That's what I learned from you.
I hope you also learned from me when you should kill the bad guy. We pronounce that with a Latin E, please. I'm begging someone. Hey, Grativi. In Jacobus's defense, he eventually set themselves up as the perfect martyr if the crows do kill them, whereas being put on trial by the king and publicly humiliated means the crows can't be accused of murdering a public official out of self-interest. But what if they do it a little later? What if they do it a little bit later? What if they just give it a couple months, let it die down, and then quietly murder Ivenci in their sleep? I think Rook is on board with that. If I thought Jacobus had half an ounce of the political savvy to recognize this, then what I think is fair. Stuff Ivenci's face in the comic. Maybe Air was whispering it in Jacobus's ear. Not now, child. Later, later. All right. How much money do I have? Do I have enough to buy out the... Gotta allow them due process first. Apparently, in this new softened crow world, I suppose. Hi, baby.
You're a clever one, aren't you?
Look at you nesting on the little barrel.
You'll keep the wardens on their toes.
Stormwing, you're beautiful. Are we doing the same with Aelia? No, I think the implication is that Aelia is dead. I just didn't catch it the first time.
I have a list of games to try with the griffons.
There's some banter with Rana.
are on that list?
18. Wait. 19.
Yes, Antoine.
Can you remind me about the plumed kite later?
Oh my god.
I don't know what it means.
Yes, Antoine. Yes, Antoine. Yes, Antoine. Yes. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Rana complains about it, and I think they just didn't want to do a unique animation of Aelia dying. I think they just didn't have the time or resources to finish that, so they just kind of walk menacingly toward her.
Borrow some of your tools.
What for?
Leah, she's a tailor. There's a crack in her wall. It's going to leak. You showed me how to help with that.
All right. Take what you need.
Cute.
What are you after today?
All right, is that enough? I think it is. Ah! Into my pocket, stuff I won't wear. And a hat. I think that is the last purchasable equipment in this game.
See you next time.
I think I have everything.
Mila, you hear Warden gossip.
Yes.
Are there any wyverns out there?
Not here. I wish I could see one, though.
Me too.
His eyebrows were so sad there. That was so funny. Oh, Aelia didn't die in yours because you saved Minrathis. Stormwing is a nice warrior cat's name. Agreed. I do agree that everyone in this game needs to laugh more, preferably at Rook's jokes and not just each other's jokes. I thought it was also cute. But Nev can choose. Aelia needs to go on trial. Nev, that's literally why she got away last time. What is happening? Oh, man.
You had a hard road after Weishaupt.
It's not something you shake overnight. People put on brave faces, but they'd lost hope. When that happens...
But there is hope now. It started with the fight against the dragons. It continues now, in Lavender.
You helped make it happen.
I suppose. If you guys like Lavendel this much, there must be something in it worth saving. Like Solas. If Adahla cares about him that much, there's gotta be something in there. To make him tolerable. This crow conversation did make me realize my Origins game brought Zevran full circle, once again part of a threesome of assassins with whomst? Zevran, the Warden... Isabella? Banner of House Egra TV, a banner commissioned for the newest house to declare for the crows. Let those of one wing find comfort and kind. We choose to be kin, we choose to be strong, we choose how to fly. We are House Egra TV, and we are Antibin Crows. Oh, with a Warden and Leliana. Oh, that's good, that's good. This one will end better. Oh! There it is, the best one of the game, Rook's Talon. Bond level 10. My first one, my only one at 10. For a while, he was my least. And now he is my first one to Bond level 10. Rook's Talon is by far the best. 2 points. These two. There you go. You're all filled out. So I guess after this is when that conversation has to happen with the intervention with Tosh and Emmerich saying, y'all, come on. Lucanis, you need to get your act together. Right. Ooh, the fortunes of House Edgar TV. Rook, House Edgar TV welcomed its newest members today. 2 more orphans like me. Don't worry, Air is still training us, but she seems to think I'm concentrating better now on lessons, and I guess I am. If you ever need a crow, well, you know a lot of crows, but consider my house at your disposal. Yours truly, Jacobus Edgar TV. Somewhere in my... I haven't decided which house Rook accidentally contracts to kill Illario in my other post-game fic that I have noodling around my head. I think it's House Aranai, because I think that's funnier that they're this kind of sad sack, hapless crow house that keeps ending up with these impossible contracts, but maybe it's House Edgar TV. No, I think it better be House Aranai, because they don't succeed. Rook ends up unwillingly defending Illario against a bunch of assassins she accidentally hired.
I am not loosening any of the wards around you simply to see whether you can learn new spells again.
Do you have any idea how frustrating that was, Valkarin? To be completely frozen in my spellcraft? And I could have fixed it by channeling through the skeletal construct that you destroyed.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Speaking of which, what have you done with it?
That subject remains closed.
Emmerich, you're gonna have to stay strong, buddy. You're gonna have to stay strong. I think she's gonna wear you down, and you're gonna really have to knuckle down and not let that happen. Caisland hardened Leliana and Zevran, and the Warden ends up in a loveless marriage with hardened Alistair. Everyone has a terrible time.
Are you doing all right, Rook? Don't forget to take breaks, okay?
Their disgusting noises are pretty good. Yeah, Rook cannot hire Jacobus. That did occur to me as well, that Jacobus would actually succeed and kill Illario. Oh no. Oh, you have something to say? Calls her Johanna and she keeps calling it Valkarin.
Hey, you up for drinks?
Oh, right.
I'm taking Bellara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Yeah, I should knock
Sounds
this out.
fun.
Oh,
I'm
their
in.
mom's necklace. Their little horn things on their necklace now. I didn't notice that before. That's a nice touch. Horns and Holla. Let's do it. You love this quest? I like the idea of this quest, and I like the ending of this quest. I do think the dialogue's a little heavy-handed, but it's fine. Let me play. No, Isabella is not paying. Correct. I've tied... Where's my score sheet? Ooh, ties have taken over 65-66 to 60. Yes, Isabella is not paying. Cutter's inheritance is paying.
Coin for your thoughts.
I'm fine.
Tesserae.
Oh, there's an act for the road.
Not coin.
I'm just a little worried about everything. But we're gonna be fine, right?
Yes, we will.
We don't know that.
Yes, we will.
Very comforting.
Rook is...
We'll manage something. Might even make it out alive.
Slightly better.
I try.
Rook is absolutely coming into this scene like, yes, we are absolutely going to be fine. 100%, no issue. But is beginning to wonder if that's true, just a little bit. DLC where Manfred trash talks you over Arnis after the loyalty quest. Oh no! Rook, 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 rook. Stinks, 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 stinks. Manfred!
Hey, Asan.
Oh, RP. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, yeah. Oh my god, a permanently installed memorial with a scoreboard, if you know. That's such a good and painful idea. You go back up there to talk to where Manfred used to be.
The griffons will be safe with the wardens.
I have to.
They're sharing a couch.
The past is behind us. What happened was 400 years ago.
History has a bad habit of repeating.
It won't while I'm still around. If there's any hint of trouble, the Wardens will have me to answer to.
Isn't that how Isaiah got into trouble?
Yeah, but I don't plan on turning into
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
So I think we're safe.
Man, I love that Lucanis feels protective over fantastical magical creatures. But what if you had gone up after rock, paper, scissors, like after Manfred died, and there was just like a rock and a piece of paper and a pair of scissors up there? No more Manfred, only the pieces of your memories with him. Nev's not in here. I know Nev's not in here. Also, Bellara has something to say, which surprises me. Davrin has answers here that aren't very good. Oh! I know what quest this is, and I'm quite excited about it. I think I should have more choices. I should have more choices. Solution, we just won't have the bad things happen. Oh, he learned that from Rook. We just will it not to be bad.
Hey, Rook. Irlin and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Cyrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me, if you're able.
This is not the
Just
question.
let me know, okay?
Sure thing. We can do this. This won't take very long. Okay, we'll do this, and then Horns and Hala, and then the wrap-up quest with Bellara, which I think will be a good place to end this Rook before endgame. All right, I'm just gonna jump. Look at all these heroes! Look at them all. And then F can come. I know it won't matter. Alright, teleport. North, 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 north. Alright, let's see Arlathan at night again. I'm so excited. I know it's a sad occasion, but I really think that Arlathan at night is beautiful.
Enna Belanaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal.
Having emotions over the word Belanaris.
Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
Yeah, exactly. I love that I have a Mournwatch answer to this.
Death is hard. Funerals are meant to make it easier.
Funerals give you a chance to say goodbye, even if they never hear it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used veil fire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Cyrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
Okay.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
The first time one of those vague answers I felt was satisfactory. I know! Belanaris does psychic damage to all of the Soul of Belanars. I am, like, preemptively sweating at the hands thinking about it. Especially now that I know what comes next for them. Oh, man. Sensibly walled off. It's fine.
Wonder what else we'll find. On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. Very, very stubborn.
What does this quest look like if you didn't save the archive? I mean, I assume all of the references to the archive are elided, but is it also just kind of general, like, we don't think about what the Dalish used to do, and this is just how the Dalish do it right now? Anaris is what...
Delara.
Oh, hang on.
Hey, Irulan. Look, if you need to talk, let me know.
Thank you, Irulan.
I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Anaris is what Lavellin says to Solas right before they kiss, and is the kind of the culminating moment of her saying that they'll be together.
A third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's
Rook completely
why
agrees.
and how you say it.
Rook completely agrees with that.
Reclaiming the past was never going to be easy. But you have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Cyrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
Palara Anaris. No. No, the Anaris.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Cyrian would have laughed at it.
I think Rook has gone through much weirder death rituals in the necropolis. I think this is actually pretty, like, poetic and lovely and thoughtful. Anaris,
On to the next brazier.
as used in...
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic.
in that conversation with Solas is also in the Hallelujah rhythm that Weeks used when writing about that level of dialogue. Oh, I had no idea this was back here. Well, there's a whole chest here. What do you know about that? Finally, an upgrade for Palara. I completely missed that last time. Pretty. I think there should be a waterfall right down the middle of that, but other than that, very pretty. Yeah, Lavellin is the only elf who ever matches his speaking rhythm. Oh, God. I pressed my hand to my head. The back of my hand on my forehead.
Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
Yeah.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
Love that. Love that for both of them. I love that the sisterhood is so explicitly important. And it's not just implied, like, it's on screen, and they both talk about how important it is.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Cyrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Parvalan, I mean, really across. The other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evenuris ever left Thedas.
Maybe when this is all over, we'll find a boat and go see what's out there.
Rook cannot be trusted on boats.
Maybe things went differently. You know, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different. More of us alive, and probably free. Okay. On to the next one.
Sisterhood, very important, but you have good news and bad news?
Okay. One more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Anaris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the...
Oh no!
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done. That I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Okay, before I take another step forward, I feel bad that I cut off Balara's line there, which was a reminder that, you know, people are always waiting on the other side once you've pushed through it, which I think is a lovely sentiment. The bad news being that are only 2 Balara and Anaris fix on AO3. The good news, you can change those numbers, is so funny. I did nearly start laughing in the middle of that very touching moment. That really made me laugh. One of them is also Anaris/OC. Oh dear. Reading the summaries, you just might... Ooh, real-time psychic damage to this whole chat, but mostly Cork. Uh-oh. I'm ready. I'm braced. Some of my best picks have come from being like, y'all doing it wrong. That's fair. She thinks she knows how the Verania fic ends, but she doesn't. I know it ends with her making Hawk's wedding dress. Rule 34 in practice. One of my favorite DATV fic authors has recently been writing a whole rash of Balara Illario. She deserves so much better. How could you do that to her? I hope it ends with him being a little puddle of broken limbs.
Balara, I'm sorry about Cyrian.
With him being a little puddle of broken
Thanks,
limbs.
Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family.
Oh, that's
Time
sweet.
to light the last brazier.
Anyway, I don't know what pronoun I used, but he should be a puddle of broken limbs, and it starts with her like slowly nursing him back to health, even though I don't think that she should. But if he spends the entire fic in pain and suffering and never getting back to baseline, then maybe I'll consider it. Bellario. Oh dear. It sounds like a hotel in Las Vegas. We're staying at the Bellario. They have no interesting interact. Do they have any interactions in game? Like, do they ever say one word to each other? I don't know. There's one person I follow who has been writing one-sided Illario Rook. And it's like Illario pining after Rook as she gets deeper and deeper with Lucanis. And that I find interesting because he's miserable through all of it. Hey, you're even more of a fuck-up than my brother, but you get to live even though he didn't want to make out. I don't know about this. Oh, whatever. I guess if you're having a good time, it's fine. I'm glad that they're enjoying it.
And a third, we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal.
Eternal?
And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
Yeah. Saving the archive has given Balara words of comfort and given the Dalish back part of their past.
It sounds nice. The sanctum of the eternal.
Yeah, Rook would like that.
It's a lot more hopeful than some funerals I've been to.
Also probably true.
Maybe that's why I'm not sadder. I mean, I'm mostly okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Cyrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
That's all anyone can ask of any of us. Keep living, and keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Rook certainly believes that.
It's just hard, sometimes. Harder than it should be. I don't know what our people's future looks like. But now they know their past, and they have a future. I hope you've found peace, wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Belanaris. Cyrian, I love you.
Lovely. I really like that sequence. Oh my goodness, there's a Venatori here! I was busy having thoughts on rituals, Venatori! Balara has performed the final rites. While she will always mourn him, her spirit is at peace. Who said that? I was having a moment.
I thought I'd let go of Cyrian the first time. I didn't. Not really.
Understandable,
This
there was no
time.
body.
I don't know. I still don't know if I will.
It's
You
fine.
never do. Funny, the things that wake you up years after you think they're gone.
I'm at peace with it. Real peace this time.
Talk faster, Balara! Darn it! I was hoping she'd get through it, but she didn't. Innocent until proven guilty. I suppose. I think that Balara deserves better than Illario. I think who could date Illario?
Let's take them out.
Who would actually be worthwhile as a partner for Illario that I don't mind inflicting him upon?
There. Got 'em all.
Sheesh.
I thought I'd let go of Cyrian the first time. I didn't. Not really. This time, I don't know. I still don't know if I will.
You never do. Funny, the things that wake you up years after you think they're gone.
I'm at peace with it. Real peace this time. So even if I carry it with me, it's lighter now. Maybe I'm not making sense. Am I making sense?
More than you think.
Sweet. God, I love their relationship. I love their banters. Here, I'll give you a head start of getting into Fade Jail. Balara / Anaris and Balara / Illario. She's... How could you do that to her? She deserves so much better. Rook could date Illario as a treat for Illario. Ugh. Gah, no. Ugh. A spirit of bad decisions. Be strong for mother. It was a joke earlier, but I think Illario needs a whole Emperor's New Groove sequence of some kind, after which whatever happens can happen, so he needs to be turned into a llama. I think you're, Zavani, I am not against this. I'm not against this. The more you've talked about it, the more I'm kind of like, I think that he would be a perfect guy to get llama'd. I think that maybe this is the only way he comes out of this alive at the end of his life. That Rook doesn't actually kill him. Yeah, kind of guy who needs to go through some kind of something llama or equivalent. Illario / Air. I think that Air would kind of just... I don't see Air being romantic with Illario at all. I see Air kind of like beating Illario into a better shape. A llama? He's supposed to be dead! Belanaria, the threesome of the century. That's so funny. Put Illario in a box, put that box inside of another box, tape that box, spell that box to myself, and smash it with a hammer! You thought we were done with Illario Hate Hour? You thought! No, we were not. One last inkling, one last measure of outrage that he comes out of this game alive. Here at the end of all things, what remains? What remains at the end of this? Solas and Adahla's love endures forever, and my hatred of Illario endures forever.
And you do stuff with spirits. Is that why you left the King?
What? I was born in Darismute.
I thought all Qunari lived under the Qun except for the Tal Vashov.
This Ferelden is trying so hard.
Qunari means one who follows the Qun. I do not follow the Qun, so I'm not truly a Qunari. Tal Vashov are those who left the Qun in anger. I never followed the Qun, so that is not what I am either.
Oh. So...
How about Rowan?
What do I call you?
You dip.
Call me Rowan.
Yach! Kossith, I think, is the name of the race, although that's never confirmed in-game. That's ancillary knowledge only.
Oh, it's frustrating that I've wasted all this time training with the shield.
That's Matt.
Wasted? Yeah. A two-handed weapon does more damage per hit and can stagger an enemy with a well-timed parry. It's too late for my combat style to be totally optimized, but I can't just keep doing what I'm doing while knowing it could be better.
Oh no.
Young lord, you are overthinking this. Just go into the hall and have a good fight.
But according to...
Have a good fight.
I'm really identifying with this guy. I can't just live with the knowledge that I could be doing it better. I have to get better now. It was okay when I thought I was doing the best, but now I know I'm not. Why am I here?
Rescued some Dalish from being Archdemon breakfast, didn't you? Wish I could have seen the look on Elganan's face.
Different author whom I trust to write anything started to think about post-game Illario getting conscripted into the Wardens and being adopted by the most cantankerous, violent griffin. That's an interesting idea. I do think that Illario deserves to be pecked and clawed. I don't know if he deserves a griffin, though. Maybe he could be adopted by the most cantankerous, violent nug. A griffin is so noble. He should get the really patchy griffin that has, like, huge chunks of missing feathers. How do I get to this quest? Horns and Holla at the hill. I'm trying. Y'all need to do better. This place is messed up, and I can't navigate. In here? Back here? Isabella. Sweep. Pay someone to sweep. Yeah, here we go. Isabella. Horns and Holla. Alright, let's do it. The griffin is a punishment. Valara joins Tosh at the hilt for an evening of casual drinks and storytelling. I'd have to see it to believe it.
So, Tosh prized the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket.
Valara is so into this, I love it.
And now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my. What kind of statue was this? Big snake.
I don't think Rook cares one bit about snakes. In terms of fear.
What, the size of a horse? 30 feet tall.
Woo!
Had the size of a wagon.
Big.
How'd you get up there? They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tosh whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tosh is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barv.
Oh, barv. Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a barv. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tasha's back.
Oh, Tash isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Punks.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barf, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
Bellara
What if they mean it when
wrapped,
they say they're
absorbing
sorry,
all
though?
information.
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on
Man,
everyone
Isabella
else to
aged
smooth it
great.
over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barf puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
So you either learn to make fewer mistakes or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the Lords.
Ah! Isabella!
Thanks.
Kirkwall did teach you
Anyway,
that.
Where was I? So, there Tash is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have?
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No,
It's not.
They're your favorite.
Bellara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
I feel like
Yes,
I'm bullying her.
You're right. I'm pulling a barf.
Gosh.
One.
I do not think that Bellara can do 10 push-ups. I think Bellara can do 2 push-ups.
Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
God. So funny. Friendly reminder that Zevran is also hanging around the Lords of Fortune. Where do you think that one armor came from? What one armor? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. Tosh is gorgeous. I completely agree. Their hair looks good from day one.
I study history. Did I tell you already that you're with the Dalish group, the Veil Jumpers?
Oh, yes. We're working mostly in Arlethan Forest right now.
It must be such an exciting time to study elven history, with so much of it coming to life.
It is. It'd be a little easier if less of it was exploding, though.
Ha.
Yeah. Everyone likes history until it tries to kill you.
Interesting little exchange there. I didn't expect that. Okay. And I think Tasha's expressions also look excellent. There's one smirk they get when they're actually having a good time. And I was like, it's so cute though. It looks so good. Isabella pulls a bar for no man or woman, but maybe for an envy. Right? Yeah. Oh, God. I love that she mentioned Kirkwall. I love it so much. Not in here. Want Lord of Fortune Isabella to time travel back to the end of DA2. Point at Anders in the smoking rubble of the Chantry. He'll drop and give me 50 and then walk away. I think Anders is alive somewhere. I think that he's...
Are you doing all right, Rook?
Near Lavendel.
Don't forget to take breaks, okay?
I think that man, like Loghain, should not be allowed to die. I think it's funnier if he keeps trying to die and keeps living. Has ended up... Oh, hi, Manfred.
Yes, we've been through this. How articulate.
Yeah! Rubies! stays forever. But anyway, I think it's funny if Anders is alive somewhere and keeps getting stuck helping the Wardens. So I think that he's around Hossberg and Lavendel somewhere. Can I imagine if they had put character models resembling Anders and Loghain at Lavendel? There's that one model that looks like Alistair. Just about took the breath right out of me first time I saw him. Then they called him a different name. And then he got stabbed by Gillenane. I was like, I guess I definitely wasn't Alistair. Yeah, Elven history is coming to life is the problem. You're quite right.
Let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
Oh, who could be?
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
All right, we know... Oh, hello. Spike causing trouble.
I'm glad you got her back. Katarina.
Ooh. About your mother.
Hey. Don't.
Hey, we don't talk about our feelings in this house.
She's proud of you.
Not that she'd ever show it. Your mother was proud of you, too.
She knew who I am.
Oh, that was nice. I'm glad they had that exchange. I also am glad that Tosh shut Lucanis down pretty hard. I am not going to talk about my feelings, and you can't make me. Pat, 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 pat. Where is... Oh, they're up there. Isabel... this is Thistle's Isabella would not say Kirkwall taught me about family. That's true. Makes you feel so many feelings that Lords of Fortune Isabella has clearly implemented so many lessons she learned from Kirkwall. Yeah.
How's it going?
Oof, out of dialogue. Researching the history of relics before pocketing them, how to properly apologize and make amends instead of just abandoning your crew. Oh, and Manfred's not here because he's yelling at Hezenkoss.
What a waste. What happened with Hezenkoss, I mean?
She could have turned her considerable intellect to the good of Navarra.
We'll talk family derogatory.
No, I mean the giant bone skeleton. That big thing she wanted to become. You go to all that trouble and you make it look like that? I give it wings.
Yeah.
Or more arms.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, Valara.
You put a lot of thought into this, I see.
No, I mean, I never do it. Probably.
Oh, I want to come up with nicknames that Varric would have given all these people. I think he would have called Davrin Wings. We know he calls Nev Slick. We'll say he calls Harding Scout, although I'm sure that she has a different nickname from her. What would he nickname Emmerich? What would he nickname Valara? Valara needs to pilot a giant mech, 100%. Let Valara rampage. Manfred is Bones. I thought about Bones for Emmerich, and then I was like, no, Manfred's gotta be Bones. That's so funny that we came up with the same nickname. That's so funny. Who is drift compatible with Valara? Lark's Rook. I think she and Emmerich could make a swing of it. I like the idea of Valara being drift compatible with something completely wrong, like Manfred. Someone who doesn't really have a brain that she just runs over. Yeah. Valara and Nev, she'd get swatted like a bug. Oh, put Valara in Atlas. Oh, he would have nicknamed Valara Bangles. I like that. Professor. Well, but Valara calls him Professor. He's already got that nickname. Unless Varric just calls her that too, or calls him that too. Man, I'm out. That's it. Call me Emmerich, please, Varric. Okay, Professor Emmerich. No, you really don't Varric. It's okay, Professor. I'm pretty sure that's a word-for-word a codex entry from Bellara. Christian lack of blind bricks. If Joker could pull it off. It's joking time. Alright. I think everything is upgraded that I can, except for these, because I was short cloth. I'm short 4 cloth. 5 cloth. Should upgrade that. Everything will be upgraded to level 10. I would like to get some more gold before I go into endgame, because I'm pretty short on it. I think I've only got like 1,000 gold. Yeah, endgame has found me. I don't know how it happened. Thoughts on rituals. I keep thinking about the words the archive taught me, what they mean, what they say about who we were. They're close to what the Dalish did, or do, I guess. 3 braziers, each representing a part of the self. But there's a difference there, too. The firmament instead of the sky, the infinite instead of to the earth. And maybe that's the difference. The Dalish ritual is about the now, the earth, the sky, the sea, being present here in the life we have. The Elbane ritual is different. I don't think it's worse or better, just different. Less about the here and now and more about, well, everything. And that's humbling and a little scary from Bellara's journal. Yeah. Bellara didn't make it to 10. Oh, close, though. So close. Ooh, Varric could call Emmerich Doc. Oh, interesting. Which is, I only say because that's also what my Rook calls him, because she's not allowed to call him Professor, but she is a little shit. Oh, but Bellara's just messing up and Varric is intentionally annoying him. I love how much the camera has to pan up for Emmerich. That's just really funny to me. All right, everybody hit 9. Emmerich and Dav and Bellara, I think for sure will hit 10 before the end of the game. Nev might not, but Tosh might. And I don't know about Harding. I think Harding will die first. Or get bricked, at least. That's pretty good. That's better than last time, where Emmerich was stuck at 8. Well, I guess that's it. It's midnight. I gotta be at work at 8. For a pretty long day tomorrow, tragically. So I will leave this night staring at the observatory that I stared at on the way in, which I have decided that Solas was building for Adahla. It's the great observatory in the sky. The biggest astrarium you ever did see. When will I next be on? Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Friday. And I'm planning on next stream just kind of barreling through endgame, start to finish, which I am guessing will probably take me about 6 hours. So we'll wrap it up here. Maybe get in on Friday, depending on how long work takes. Solas sees a woman and is like, is someone gonna build her a terrarium? And doesn't wait for an answer! He immediately starts thinking about, enrichment activities. What did Mythal want? Mythal wanted a big arena so she could turn into a dragon. What does Adahla want? A telescope. Telescope and a bunch of blank journals. Oh, that's his love language. Yeah. Gifts from afar. All right, I'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Sorry for bad talking today. I was really struggling. Telescope, cereal box puzzles, Sudoku books, mostly finished crosswords. That'll be that. Thank you all for stopping in, and have a great night. That's Tom Hiddleston. Just treat a woman like a stick bug. Well, Adahla is as skinny as a stick bug. Good night.